personal question this morning. I notice that today being Wednesday and our third day of the week on the air, you have gone with a purple theme, literally.
Well, I went pink
every
yesterday.
day. Oh, yesterday was considered
I thought that was
pink?
a little purple.
I thought so
pink.
too. I thought it was a little lavender.
It was pink. No, it was pink.
All right, because Monday people were telling you look like the Grimace from McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know? And then yesterday I thought you were all purpled out. And now today, very princey, very purpley.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Nice
Honestly,
theme.
it just was the first shirt I grabbed that was clean.
All right, gotcha.
Really nothing other than that.
I didn't know if there was something
literally, I
didn't
opened
know.
the drawer, I grab what's on top, I put it on. That's it.
Okay.
No,
All right.
no
I
rhyme
didn't
or
know
reason to any of it.
It was like, Men's Prostate Health Month or something like that.
I woke up at 4:30 because I got to go to the bathroom, once, But,
Only once per night?
Only once, yep.
Hey, nice prostate.
And then...
Pull that. Thank you.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor? Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
my dog, Jack the Frenchie, came into my room last night. My man hasn't been in my room in a really long time. And he came into my room last night. I'm like, hey, Jack, are you coming up into the bed? No, doesn't come into the bed.
Why don't you put down, doggy pads?
What are doggy pads?
Like
Pee
pee
pads.
pads.
Really?
Yeah, just buy them at, Petco or, PetSmart or any of those places.
And then what do I do? I say to him, hey, man.
No,
Hey,
you
man.
just put them on the floor
You
of
don't
your
say, "Hey, man,
of your
pee on that."
bathroom,
Hey, man.
and then he can go there. Serious? You've
not joking.
You've had a dog all this time. You've never heard of pee pads?
No.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right now.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Pit boy.
Yeah, double drum. Yeah.
Good morning. 7:02 and 30 seconds. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on for your Thursday. A thirsty Thursday, a throwback Thursday. In many ways,
thrusting Thursday.
a thrusting Thursday. We were thrusting on the way here. It took an hour and 20 minutes
Barely got
from the
here.
Anaheim trading station.
Yeah.
Really?
Apparently, Jorge said somebody hit the sand pile or something. What?
Yeah, the sand barrels from the 10 to the 110, they hit the sand barrels.
Really?
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. Getting up on the 5, we hit traffic.
Once through the East LA interchange.
Right, and then we were trying to get off. Well, we got off on the 10.
Well, and we got off.
And then we wound up getting off on Alameda. Bro, the traffic was cray-cray this morning. So for everybody that's already out there, and I know, the sun hasn't even really risen yet.
It'll rise again, though.
Yeah. Everybody who's stuck in traffic right now, listen, we feel for you. We
And
were
by the
just
way,
there.
shit on him when I told him when the navigation was saying get off at Mateo Street, actually, right there after the East LA interchange. He's like, should we get off? I'm like, yeah, there's obviously something going on. He's like, but in these streets at dark? I go, yeah, it's fine.
They're empty, man.
I said, I got a knife on me. We can find our way out.
Hey, Chris told me, he goes, you better be careful, sucker. You better be
By-
careful. You
by
don't
the
know,
way-
you don't know what's walking across the street, man. You may run something over.
Mateo had to be careful yesterday. He got drilled in the ribs for the first time in a
really?
baseball game. Real ball. I'll send you the picture. Obviously not for air because poor kid. He had a nice, I guess, memory. He'll have a nice memory of it because it's a nice big bruise and looks like a baseball on it.
They're doing that in Little League, drilling people like that?
Well, the kids just don't have control. That's what it is. It's not that they were drilling him on purpose.
Oh, I thought that meant it was
now
like
what the big thing is here now, George, is he can't be fearful.
Oh, no.
of getting
Next at
hit.
bat, he got a hit. He was
Yeah,
good.
I was going to say, because a lot of times.
That
when
was my
kids-
biggest worry.
Yeah, like when kids are young and they do get hit or, another kid, is pitching inside and it's buzzing over their head. You're like, yo, I don't want to go back into the batter's box, Dad. This sucks, man. I get hit in the head by this thing.
Yeah, what'd you say to him after he got hit?
Well, when he was crying, clearly. You'll see the picture. I just said it now. It's pretty bad. Little cherry there that he's got.
Ooh, yeah.
So I
God.
I walked over. The coaches immediately ran to him because he was grabbing at it. And it hit him right here under the armpit, right in the rib cage.
Mm-hmm.
And the coaches like walked him over to the bench. He was crying, and I went over there and I said, "Hey, buddy, take a deep breath into your nose, out through your mouth." Did it a couple times, and then the coach goes to me, "Do you want him to go to first?" And I said, "Hey, buddy, do you want to go to first and run?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, cool, let's go." And then that's it. Once he was on first, he was fine. But yeah. And then he said last night it was a little sore.
You didn't do any of the psycho dad stuff though, like where he's sitting in the dugout crying. You're like, "Stop crying! Stop crying!
No.
What's wrong with you? Stop crying! Get your ass out to first base!"
No crying in baseball.
Right?
No, I just said to him, I said, "Buddy, you're good. You're okay. You're okay. Take a deep breath." That was it. And then the coaches, and that was it. That was the exchange. And then he was fine. Then he stole second, and then he eventually scored. And then the next at bat, to your point, it was funny because I was texting a buddy of mine who has been very influential in his growth, and he's like, "Dude," he goes, "the key is the next at bat." Just what you said, Cappy.
Yeah.
And then he stood right in there, and he got a hit.
Yeah.
And that's it. Everything was good after that.
It is true though. Seriously, like when you're like 6, 7, 8 years old and you're playing little league baseball, and like you say, nobody's drilling you intentionally.
No, these kids have zero control at 7, 8 years old.
It's
you know
actually,
what I mean?
it's actually more dangerous to be in a 7-year-old little league game than it is when you're facing a guy like Sasaki last night at 100 miles an hour. Because at least with 100 miles an hour, you are going to assume when you step into that batter's box, his goal is to strike you out, not to hit you necessarily. And he got more control. He knows where that ball is going.
Yeah.
7-year-old little Tommy on the other side, you know, he don't know where that ball is going.
I was just happy my wife wasn't at the game because that probably, I don't know how that would have gone over personally. But, I mean, she was fine when we got here because she saw the remnants of it. But in real time, it's not fun to see your kid get drilled. Like, it's definitely not.
Well, yeah, and it's especially not fun when the kid is like hysterical, and you're like, what do I do here?
Yeah,
you know,
but everybody handled it great. He handled it great. The coaches handled it great. I thought I handled it pretty well, and then he went to first. He was good.
At some
point,
yeah,
it is not fun.
At one point, though, like it will get to a level where he's not 6 or 7, and he's more like 11 or 12, and he does get hit, and he is down or whatever, and you're like, get up. Just get up. Seriously. Like I used my daughter when she was playing like soccer, and this is like now probably like 12, 13 years old, and they're kind of getting serious, George, and they're kind of getting prepared for high school, and they're playing like club soccer, and they're traveling all over the place. And the girls would go down, like this one family one time, they were like, "Hey, listen," because I would always cheer for all the girls, but I would never call them by name. I'd always call them by number. Like, "Let's go 17. It's a hell of a cross, 17."
Yeah.
You know, like I just give them my number. And so the parents would come up to me before the game, like, "Hey, you know, my daughter's not feeling all that good about like where she's at in her team and how she's playing. Could you like pump her up today and like cheer for her?" I'd be like, "Let's go, 5. That's a great pass, 5. Way to go. Hey, unlucky 5." So anyway, this one family said to me, they go, "Hey, we're not going to be in town, and we'd really like it if you could encourage our daughter while we're not there for the game." So their daughter, who's one of my favorite players, her name was Nikki, and Nikki was a tough defenseman. And Nikki got knocked down. She was down, and she was hurting, you know. And I'm on the sidelines going, "Come on, Nikki. Let's go, girl. Come on. You're tough, girl. Let's go. Get up. Come on. You can do it, girl." And this one mom came up to me from the team, and she was like, "You need to stop that right now. She's hurt. What are you doing?" Like, she started yelling at me on the sidelines. I'm like, "No, I'm doing what the parents really, really want me to do, which is encourage her to get up. Let's go, Nikki. Come on, girl. You're tough, girl." So I'm impressed, George, that you didn't yell and scream at that Mateo. Like, "Let's get your ass over to first base and stop crying."
No, not at 7.
7-year-old old punk, get your ass out there.
Yeah.
Or I'm surprised you didn't tell him to rush the mound. Kick his ass.
Maybe when he's 14 or 15, I'll tell him to rush the mound.
Because I will tell you that when I was playing Little League, I can remember it. I mean, I'm telling you right now, this is 35, no, longer. This is 40 years ago. This is how long ago this is.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor, and he was a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like the stoner dude of the neighborhood, and he had this smoking hot sister, man. She was so hot.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, dude, let me tell you, no joke. My dad and I came home one night, and the sister was probably about 18, 19. My dad and I came home from a baseball practice, and her bedroom window was right near our garage. And, dude, she was doing her thing. And I was like,
I got to be honest, it's 7:09.
Yeah.
This is a little
I know. But it was the traffic. It was the traffic, I think, that got me. You know? I think it was the
driving
traffic.
your kids to school.
And she was doing her thing, you know, and I could hear it. And I look at my dad and I go, "Is that what
Did it sound good? Or
yeah,
not?
because I mean, because then you don't understand. Now she's like to this day, she's like the hottest girl in my life, right? And so I'm like, Dad, is that what I think it is? And he's like, oh, that's what it is right there. Yeah, that's what it is. And this kid, his name was Nick, and he was kind of the stoner dude of my neighborhood. And I was kind of I was just like a normal, rule follower, and he was kind of like the stoner bad dude, And I got up into the batter's box, George, and he started throwing at me, just because he thought it was funny. And dude, it scared the hell out of me, like to get back in the batter's box the next time. It took me a long time to recover from that at bat. So if Mateo can get back out there with a big old strawberry on the side of his rib cage,
what does that have to do with the girl?
Yeah, I was a little lost there, too.
You jumped from the girl in the window to the batter's box.
No, Cappy's thing is just to be resilient, right?
So the stoner dude was the guy who was
the stoner dude. The stoner dude.
Stuff?
No. The stoner dude was the little brother to the hot chick that was getting it.
Okay.
Right. He was the little
left
brother.
that part out.
I missed the little detail.
No, that was a detail that was
just
important.
Jumped from one thing to the other with no context.
Now, I just want to say, George, I think it's important that I caution you this morning.
Yeah.
That I picked up Chris at the Anaheim train station at 5:36 a.m.
Yeah.
And I knew I was a few minutes late, okay? And I knew that those 6 minutes.
Because you were up so late watching extra innings Dodgers baseball.
Oh, my God. The extra innings. First of all, we were all in a group text, obviously, discussing this. And it was just like, you got to be kidding me. Like, this is happening again? Like, it was one of those where you're just like, there's no way that this could be happening again.
Yeah, but it was, and right. I was texting everybody in the group chat going, "Don't the Dodgers know we got to get up super early? I mean, come on, let's go end this thing."
Yeah.
But everybody was all hyped up on Sasaki's performance, and I understand why.
Yo, Roki looked good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, listen, yes, he did. Not going to take anything away from the guy. 2 strikeouts and
Sasaki-san,
and he looked great. So, but that's not where it ends, unfortunately.
No, of course not, because then, Vesia and Enriquez came in, and that was a disaster.
I tried to tell you yesterday, Vesia
but
stinks.
don't take the one. The guy, Greg can back me up on this.
Well,
opponents are hitting 177 against him this year in 67 appearances. That was a bad outing, there's no doubt. But the guy has been good this year.
I think he stinks.
For the most part, he's been good. But for the last month, just like every other,
everybody
pitcher,
else for the last month has been a disaster too.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
So Vesia hasn't been great recently, but he has for the most part this season. Yes,
he's been their most consistent guy out of the bullpen.
He was
this year.
In the trust tree. He was at the top of the trust tree for most of the year.
Well, why would we get all hyped up on Roki Sasaki's 1 inning with 2 strikeouts, and yet when you say Vesia, that's just one small sample size. He has stunk for a while, as the entire bullpen has stunk. And I actually will tell you this.
Why are we getting excited about Sasaki? Because it represents hope.
No. I'm not saying get excited. I'm saying, like, you're saying Vesia this is a one-time thing, and I'm saying, no, he's been terrible for a while. And I'm saying, on one hand, you're all hyped up, and I'm not saying just you. Everybody's hyped up on what Sasaki did last night because you're finally seeing this kid come back, and he's pitching 101 miles an hour. But Vesia has been terrible. Enriquez has been awful. To me, the most encouraging thing that I saw last night was Kershaw. I mean, having Kershaw getting loose and having Kershaw come in and go 1 inning of no hits, no walks. I mean, there were no strikeouts either, but who cares? I mean, Kershaw coming out of the bullpen, that to me is something to be really encouraged about. What'd you guys all think?
Close Shaw is what we call him. Close Shaw.
So, come on. Come on.
The closer.
Come on, Grinshaw.
Either way, I love seeing, but so the Sasaki thing, that was the best inning of relief that we've seen from a Dodger reliever in months. The way that he came out there.
By the way, just to be clear on Vesia, okay, I'm looking at the numbers here. He has been, in the last month, prior to yesterday, has given up 1 run. Like, let's not make it seem like he stinks in the last month.
I don't know, man. My eye test tells me something different. Maybe I'm not looking at the numbers.
He gave up the home run to Bryce Harper last week.
Okay, that's it. That's the run in the last month. That's the only run he had given up before yesterday in a month.
Got guys on base, and then sometimes
okay, that's fine, but he hadn't given nobody'd come in.
Or allowed somebody else's runs to come in. So the relief pitches are weird like that.
No, because that would be here under runs, not under earned runs.
It wouldn't. No, it would go to the other pitcher, the pitcher that got the guys on the.
Sedano's wearing purple, and he's going after it.
Oh, yeah. He is wearing the purple. I see you wearing
the purple. Georgie, again, the purple.
I'm looking at inherited runners. Well, I wanted the mongrels to feel something today.
What'd you want them to feel?
Make them feel something, would you?
What'd you want them to feel with that purple?
Out of all of the relief pitchers, you're absolutely right. Vesia has been the best, but he has been a little bit wild recently, too. So he's not been great in the last couple weeks, even though he is the best of the relief pitchers. Does that make sense?
The best of the worst?
Yes.
Well, that's great. 7:15 in the morning time. We will talk more Dodgers Diamondbacks last night. But right now it is time for Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike, which you can hear weekdays 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. for that early commute. Cappy and I were caught in it this morning.
Oh, big time.
Plenty of traffic on at 6 a.m. in Los Angeles.
But why don't we talk about Prize Picks first?
Yes.
Real quick.
Brought to you by our friends at Prize Picks. That's Michelle's appearance. Download the app today and use code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Michelle Smallman joins us now on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Michelle, we have a bone to pick with your show today.
Oh, big time.
Oh, boy. What now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are you guys doing talking about Jim Harbaugh being better than Sean McVay?
I mean, and Evan is like.
I mean, specifically Evan Cohen.
Evan's
like,
I'm
what
not
are
even-
you talking about?
I'm not even sure he's the. the best.
I mean,
coach in his,
really,
in his
the
own
bone
town.
isn't with you. It's really with him more than anything else.
But we want you to deliver the message if you could.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy to deliver that message. They're meeting right down the hall, so as soon as I wrap with you guys, I will let them know that you are upset with this. But I think I even brought Sean McVay's name to the table because when we were talking about coaches that you trust in the NFL, I don't even know if McVay's name was mentioned in the top 5, top 10. We were throwing all these other guys out there that had won Super Bowls. And have we got to the point where Sean McVay, at least maybe nationally, is underrated?
I don't know. I don't know if I would say underrated. I mean, if you guys didn't come up with him, shame on Evan is what I would say.
Oh, yeah.
In that scenario.
And I'll double
Yeah, I
down and
like
say
that.
shame
I
on
like that
Canty.
lane.
Shame on Canty.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Jim Harbaugh's great. Don't get me wrong. I love Jim Harbaugh. As a matter of fact, we have a bet on this show because I don't know if you know this, but Cappy has a long history with the Chargers, and let's just say the most recent version and chapter of it is not a good one.
Right.
And he is pretty anti-Charger. He is the card-carrying member of the Charger Hater Club, president of the Charger Hater Club.
That's right. Don't steal
Sorry,
my title.
president.
President
Yes.
of the Charger Hater Club. That's
Yeah.
right.
So we have a bet that I've said that they're going to win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years, and if they do, then he's got to cover their parade. And his joke is, "Oh, what parade? What is it going to be, like a rally or a parade? What is it going to be?" Anyway, long story short, I'm a big Harbaugh guy, but he's never won at the NFL level, and you can even make the case his championship in college has been tainted at this point. Based on the way things went down. It doesn't mean he's not a great coach, but Sean McVay at 30 years old was hired. There's not a great track record of 30-year-olds in the NFL getting hired and having any modicum of success. As a matter of fact, most of them get blasted and fired right away. And he goes on to be a guy who represents his team twice in the Super Bowl and win one. So we just took umbrage with Evan's particular comments, but because you're the first representative of the show since those comments, you're going to have to then deal with that and deliver that message to Evan.
No, I'm happy to. And you're right. Sean McVay, at a very young age, had the ultimate success and has continued to put the Rams in a position to be contenders since then. I mean, think about all the young talent that they've acquired and the way that he's coached them up. Think about the offense and what it looks like under him. The reason I suggested maybe he's underrated is because when we were having that conversation, we deferred to so many other coaches before we even got to Sean McVay's name. We were debating all the coaches in the AFC West. We were talking about Harbaugh. Matt LaFleur's name got thrown out there. John Harbaugh's name got thrown out there. Tomlin. And then I think it was kind of like Sean McVay too, even though he has consistently been excellent. He's won at the highest level. He has a coaching tree. All of these things that he has working in his favor, it's almost like we don't talk about McVay and Stafford as that head coach quarterback tandem that you're afraid of, and the way that we really should.
George, maybe we're just living in our own little bubble here in L.A. where we see and hear.
No, that's not true. Kyle Brandt was on with us yesterday, and we asked him the question. He said there was no doubt in his mind it was Sean McVay.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm just surprised that, I would just think that everybody would look at Harbaugh and they'd go, listen, he's an amazing coach. We get it. We always use this phrase. He's won at every level. People love that about Harbaugh, that he started at small college, moved up to the big time, even though Stanford was not USC, but then they knocked off USC. Then he went to the NFL, got his team to a Super Bowl, won a national championship in Michigan, which, by the way, George, very few people do bring up that it is a tainted championship. But that all that being said, people make it seem like he's turned around the Chargers. You got to remember, they had Justin Herbert, who, by the way, was a record-setting statistical quarterback before Jim Harbaugh got to the Chargers. And it's not like the Chargers have gone further under Jim Harbaugh than they went previous to Jim Harbaugh. So I don't know. Everybody's so consumed with Jim Harbaugh. Michelle, I'll just say this because I'm rambling at this point. I will just say this. The Denver Broncos should have freaking won the game. And if Bo Nix could hit one of 3 wide open passes.
There we go.
That's it. 1 of 3 wide open passes. Broncos win the freaking game.
No, that's life.
Yeah. It is.
Here's what I would say.
Yeah,
nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out of their mouth when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. And mother bleepers act like they forgot about McVay, Cappy.
I know. That's really good. That's really, really good. The gibberish part was really. I love that part. That's a good.
Do you know
line.
that's a song, Cappy?
Of course, I know it's a song.
Okay,
of course, I know it's a song. Come on,
what
man.
song is it?
What's the name of the song?
Okay, hold on. I'm not there yet because while you were saying it, while you were
I know it.
mother bleepers are gibberish. Oh, wait. It's Eminem. It's Eminem, right?
And
Forgot about my half Hebraic Canadian brother Dre.
Yeah, there you go, Cappy.
Yeah.
Look at that. Michelle, what happened to your Packers, by the way?
oh my God, Jordan Love and his worst qualities rearing their ugly head in the most consequential of moments. That's what happened, George. I picked the Packers in Survivor League. I was feeling very high on my squad after 2 games, and why shouldn't I? They handled the Detroit Lions. They handled the Washington Commanders. The Cleveland Browns aren't any good, so I thought this was going to be a layup. But I think that this ultimately could be one of the best things to happen to this young Packers team at this stage in the season because, as Matt LaFleur talked about, in the locker room, everybody was riding high. Everybody was talking about their Super Bowl chances. Some players were even throwing around the U word, undefeated. And for them to go to Cleveland and have that wake-up call, be like, hey, we can't mess around here. And any given Sunday, any team can beat you. And unless we lock in, we aren't going to get to where we want to go. And with Jordan Love specifically, heading into the season, especially before the Micah Parsons trade was made, we said the Packers' success is going to hinge on him. Can he consistently be the guy we saw in the last 8 weeks of the season 2 years ago and consistently be the guy that we saw at times when that injury wasn't hampering him last year? He has a proclivity for turnovers, guys. I mean, it's something that he has to work on, and we talked to Dan Orlovsky about it today, and he was just baffled that not only Matt LaFleur would call the play, but Jordan Love would make that throw in that moment. He said it's time for Jordan Love to grow up, and I can only hope that game that we saw on Sunday was the wake-up call that they needed and that it could just shake them a little bit. You know, like in Billy Madison, where Billy Madison is shaking the kid and being like, cherish it. They need to do that. They need to look at themselves and shake themselves and be like, hey, you need to focus because you got bigger fish to fry. And I'm hoping that against that Dallas Cowboys defense that everyone in the NFL has seemingly lit up so far, that the Green Bay Packers can get their lick back.
Yeah, one of the other things, Michelle, that I heard Dan Orlovsky talking about this morning was he was talking about like top quarterbacks. And he was mentioning Daniel Jones and how he needs to be in this conversation. And I think that there was some pushback on, well, wait a second, you're talking about Josh Allen or Justin Herbert or Lamar Jackson. And, you know, Orlovsky really made the point that he thinks that Daniel Jones, who we're going to see this Sunday here in L.A. when the Colts take on the Rams, he really made the point that based on the way he's played in the first 3 games, he deserves to be in that conversation. And he was pretty passionate about that point too, right?
Yes, he was. He was saying, as of right now, Daniel Jones, leader of the 3-0 Indianapolis Colts, definitely needs to be in the MVP conversation. And the numbers bear it out. I mean, he's first in QBR. He's obviously been balling out. But when you go back and you relitigate it a little bit, okay, you beat the Dolphins, hot mess. You beat the Denver Broncos by 1 point, and you beat the Tennessee Titans, who are not a good team with a rookie quarterback. If he can go out there and replicate what we see in the first 3 weeks, on the road versus a very tough Rams team, yeah, Dan's right. We're going to expedite that conversation. But the question that will persist throughout the season is, can he sustain it? Because as Dan also pointed out on the show, if you look at the data points in Daniel Jones' career, not in his favor when you think about sustainability. So can he continue on this pace? And Shane Steichen has done a wonderful job early on in the season dialing things up for him that play to his strengths. So we'll see. But we also, brought up the schedule. If you guys look at the schedule for the Colts, he actually could continue to do this. Like a lot of the teams that they have on the schedule prior to the season we thought could be maybe a little bit formidable, don't look as scary now. So the Colts could be a team that run away with that division.
Yeah, after the Rams, they've got the Raiders at home. Then they've got the Cardinals at home. Then they have to play the Chargers here. So that'll be a Colts home game. And and then Tennessee. So, yeah, and Pittsburgh, Atlanta. Yeah, their schedule is not overly difficult. It doesn't look overly difficult. But then again, the Colts are the surprise team of the league so far. So
All right,
Right.
the great Michelle Smallman, unsportsmanlike, right before us here each and every day on 710 ESPN. Smalls, thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, please deliver the message. We did not appreciate
deliver the message.
Yeah.
Throw it right at Evan's head. Throw something at Evan's head.
Michelle Smallman made possible each week.
Big head. You can't miss it.
It is a big head. Each week, Thursdays at 7:15 with us. Thanks to our friends at Prize Picks. Guys, tell us about our friends at Prize Picks.
Oh, listen, you want action in the state of California? Prize Picks is the place to be. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code CAPPY, KAPPY. First $5 play gets you a $50 bonus. Prize Picks is simple. It's more or less. There's a stat line for every individual player in every sport imaginable. For example, quarterbacks, passing yards, touchdowns, pitchers will be strikeouts or whatnot. For a hitter, it'll be total bases or hits. More or less. Bundle a couple together, you can win cold, hard cash, Cappy.
Rough night for me last night, George. I had Dylan Cease of the Padres to have more than 6 strikeouts. Check, he had 8. I had Blake Snell of the Dodgers last night on a discount for more than 3.5 strikeouts. Check, he had 5. But I had Paul Skeens last night. This is how great they are at Prize Picks. They are so close all the time. I had Paul Skeens for more than 7.5 strikeouts. Of course, he had 7. And then I always go out on a limb because, if you play Shohei Ohtani, if you play Ohtani Ohtani for a home run every day, about 33% of the time you're going to be right because he seems to hit a home run about every 3 games. So 2 for 4. Unfortunately, it's good to be right. I wasn't right, but I will come back. I will play again. Download the Prize Picks app. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 in free lineups when you use the code CAPPY, KAPPY.
Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
7:27 in the morning. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Thursday. Coming up next, more Dodgers baseball, plus a little Puka Nakua talk. All of that. Smile. It's Thursday, sucker. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Back in 2.5 minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Come out for a day of golf and fun and support the men and women who fight for our freedom. On Tuesday, November 11th, the Pacific Palms Resort in the City of Industry will play host to the 2025 Land of the Free Foundation Veterans Day Golf Classic. All proceeds from the tournament will go directly to the charities who support the men and women of our armed forces. For more info on the tournament, please visit landofthefreefoundation.org or call 562-833-4361. That's landofthefreefoundation.org.
Every drive ends with an opportunity to save at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Right now, you can take advantage of 1.9% financing for 63 months on a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek, or 2.9% financing for 48 months on a new 2025 Subaru Forester. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. Not all buyers or vehicles will qualify, plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. $0 security deposit. Offers do not combine and are not available on previous purchases. See dealer for complete details. Expires 9/30/2025.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. Or shop on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Welcome to the sweet life. Big nights deserve big views. From Lakers and Kings games to the hottest concerts. Reserve your own private suite at Crypto.com Arena for a premium experience you'll never forget. Reserve your suite now at CryptoArenaSuites.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN.
From a tip perspective, I think I'm good there.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Oh, my God.
I mean, could we be more self-indulgent?
Jeez, oh, man.
Can we be more self-indulgent? No?
I think so.
Here are the guys.
7:30, good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Thursday.
I'm not doing it.
Cappy, your guy.
No, I'm not doing it.
Cappy, come on.
I'm not doing it. Just see, this song is
Happy
the hardest
56th
song.
birthday to your guy, Mr. Will Smith.
On your mark, ready, set, let's go.
Nah.
Come on, you said you'll still get jiggy with it.
Nah, I said I won't get jiggy with it. And by the way, it's hard. Because once I hear that song, once I feel that beat, I start doing my thing. Wait, this is Will Smith. I'm boycotting.
Is DK and Y still a thing? He said DK and Y all up in your eye.
Yeah, can't do it, man.
It's also National Comic Book Day. Now I got to do that. Cigars just for the look. I don't light it. I can't light it anymore.
Oh, comic book day, huh?
Come on, get jiggy with it.
Ready? Just like this. Nah, I won't get jiggy with it. Nah. Yeah. Nah.
You want the ball with your kid?
I do, but I can't.
You can't ball with the kid anymore. Georgie, I sent some liners, but I know you got to leave at 9:30 this morning. You want to just cut them on the air real quick?
Are you serious?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
Oh, wait, we have 3, 2, 1.
time.
It's only 3 liners. It'll take like 15 seconds.
Here
we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's Sedano. It's USC in Illinois right now. We're talking about the USC football month. No, let me do that one again.
Oh, wait a second. See, now it's on 15 seconds.
Pick up 3, 2.
Hold on.
You can just
Hey, guys, it's Sedano. Oh, Cappy, you're talking still.
No, I don't know if that was me. That might have been Morales.
Oh. Hey, guys, it's Sedano. It's USC in Illinois right now. We're talking about USC football Monday at 7 a.m. on the all-new Sedano and Kap Morning Show on your home of the Trojans, ESPN LA. Fight on.
Wow, really good. Nice read.
Let him do number 2.
Nice read. I want to compliment the guy.
All right, number 2. Hey, guys, it's Sedano. Rams Colts right now. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. We'll be all over it with Rams Talk first thing in your day on the all-new Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA, your home for Rams football.
Nicely done. See, I want to build his confidence.
Okay, number 3.
Really good.
Hey, guys, it's Sedano. Have a beautiful football weekend and enjoy. We'll talk to you on Monday on the all-new Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 7 a.m. on ESPN LA and on YouTube. It's so hot on YouTube, Mason may melt. Check it out at ESPN Los Angeles.
Very well done.
You
Give him a round of applause.
You
for
wrote
that.
that? You wrote the Mason May melt line?
No, I
didn't
threw
write
that in
Oh,
there.
hey, nice.
That's what we
nice
call an
ad-lib.
ad-lib in the
Nice
business.
ad-lib.
Beautiful
Good
ad-lib.
job. Now, if
He
you're
ad-libbed it just like Mason did.
how did Mason do it?
Well,
He
Chris
says
didn't.
the hottest show on YouTube.
Chris didn't write that in the script. Remember, he told us.
Okay, now, George, when people are driving around on Saturday, and it'll be Saturday morning, kickoff is at 9 a.m. for USC in Illinois.
Although we start running liners, we'll start running those liners at 7:15.
Okay, so if you're driving around Saturday morning, you hear what Sedano just recorded, or on Sunday during the Rams game, you hear that. You're like, I heard him actually do that. That's the way it goes. That's how the sausage is made.
That's the magic of the sausage.
That is beautiful. Fantastic. George, in the first segment when we had Michelle Smallman on, you did mention that I am the president and the card-carrying member of the official Charger Hater Club.
Correct.
And in the middle of that, I did grab, people come up to me a lot of times and they'll say, hey, Mr. President. Sir, hey, do you have one of those cards, sir? Anyway, so I do have these cards. And more often than not, when you catch me and you say, yo, Cap, you got one of those Charger Hater Club cards for me? I break it out. I make you sign it on the spot. You have to date it, and then you have to put it in your wallet. So it's not like I'm just going to give it to you. I got to give it to you. You got to sign it. You got to date it. You got to put it in your wallet, and you got to hold on to it. You want to hear what it says on the card?
Sure.
It's the official Charger Hater member. The bearer of this card is an official card-carrying Charger hater. I, the undersigned, pledge my hatred for the Chargers. I state that at one point in my life, I was a San Diego Charger fan, but as the disloyal and spineless coward Dean Spanos has ruined the legacy of the San Diego Chargers from the history of the NFL, I cannot root for or respect the football team now known as the Los Angeles Chargers. Good riddance. And that is the card that I hand out proudly as the president of the Charger Hater Club.
Oh, well, there you go, Cappy.
Yeah. So
I appreciate it.
You know that.
Can I have one of those?
appreciate the
Depends.
detail.
Are you a Charger hater?
Most definitely.
Okay, then you have to sign it, date it, and put it in your wallet and hold on to it.
Absolutely.
Well, you're more like a Raider fan.
Right.
Are you a Charger hater or a
Yeah.
Raider
No.
fan?
I am a Charger hater. They are the team that I hate the most out of any other team in
Really?
the NFL.
Why
Yes.
is that?
Absolutely do. Because for multiple of reasons, but so when I was in Hawaii, my ex-wife came back here and stayed was supposed to be gone for 2 weeks, was gone for 2 months, and spent time with her first love that was very much a Charger fan.
Hold on.
I thought it was going to be like an actual Charger. Like,
Yeah, me too. I was hoping that she was sleeping with one of the Chargers. I thought that would have been funny.
No. So it just grinded my gears.
That would have been a
little
more
bit.
interesting
Yeah.
plot twist. But I mean, still, and it's still a good plot twist. But I was expecting that. I was
No,
going
no,
to
no.
a different level, like Happy.
So wait, so
Chargers
you're
just-
telling me that you and your wife, your
Yeah.
ex-wife,
Yeah, ex-wife,
were living in
thankfully.
Hawaii.
Yep.
She came back here, was supposed to be just a brief trip. Then
2 weeks.
And then, but she never came back.
No, 2 months.
And while she was here, she was canoodling with her first love.
Correct.
Canoodling.
And
he's a big Charger guy.
Huge Charger guy. And then she started rooting for the Chargers.
Oh,
and
he turned her into a Charger fan.
That just, yeah. That
Is
got
she
me.
still a
Got me.
Chargers fan?
I don't know. I don't talk to her.
How's your divorce going?
Well played. You know, our old friend LZ Granderson, he used to turn a lot of people
Turn a lot of people what?
into fans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Charger fans?
Yeah, whatever kind of fans you want.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I got a card for you, Bergie. If that's,
Appreciate it,
now
yeah.
that I realize that it's a personal thing for
It is
you,
very, very personal.
I've got a Charger Hater Club card.
I love it.
All right. George, one other thing is we're just kind of getting rolling here early in the morning.
We've been on the air for 36 minutes. Why do you do this?
Well, because
we're
I'm
only
not really,
on terrestrial for 2 hours, and we're just getting rolling.
I'm just getting warmed up here.
Oh, by the way, I found your
yeah,
the way you bring in your audience.
Oh,
for
play
your
it. Do
other
we have
stuff.
it?
Oh, yeah, it's in the box. Let me pull it
Hold
up.
on.
Let me see how it goes. George, a fourth purple shirt today.
Yeah, I told you I wanted to give the mongrels something to chew on.
I am very happy about this.
I don't know if I have another one packed though for the trip tomorrow because I'll be doing it from Stanford. But I don't believe I've got another clean purple shirt.
All right. What do you got here for us, Jorge Briones?
Stand by one second.
We're standing by. We're standing by. God, the Dodgers last night because I really want to.
Oh, it's going to be good. Here we go.
We can get back to that.
Here we go.
Let me hear what you got. Hey, great friends, what's happening?
It's so mellow.
Yeah,
like it's so San Diego. Hey, great friends.
Well, you know what?
great
That's
friends.
probably,
What's happening?
That's probably the very, very beginning of the podcast where I'm going to do like spots before the,
Bro, I went through
It's
8
called
different
pre-roll.
episodes.
Yeah, it's called pre-roll.
Yeah.
You got to do a little pre-roll when you're podcasting.
Oh, really?
Well,
So
yeah,
mellow.
That's
So
because
mellow.
the advertising agencies, that's what they want. They buy.
Kaplan is so mellow.
Yeah.
Cappy is not.
Great friends, what's happening? Yep. They buy.
Cappy's not mellow, but Kaplan is.
Yeah, the ad agencies, they buy the pre-roll. They're like, we want pre-roll, we want mid-roll, we want post-roll. And that's how the ad agencies buy the podcast. So I got to come on the air first, Rogan-esque, and I got to do like 5 minutes of spots before I ever. But I do say this, Morales, during these spots. I go, I even got my boy Morales rocking those Cozy Earth pants.
I'm
Those
wearing
everywhere
them today.
pants.
That's all I wear every day now.
They're the
Cozy
best.
Earth. I bought like 10 pair.
Yeah, they're great.
So, Cappy, let's get back to the Dodgers. Bergman, what was the Blue Review like this morning?
It was a little bit calmer, thankfully, because
it won, right?
Because
Obviously,
they won.
But, yeah.
It would have been an explosion if they did lose that game again. But a little bit more of like, hey, you know what? Now that the magic number is 1, so let them just kind of put out whoever you want to see if they can get right. Like Blake Trinan, put him out there every single night if you have to, and just see if he can get right so they can be in the right spot when it comes to the postseason. But did love the fact that Roki pitched well. Need to see it a little bit more because just that one inning that he did where he was the bottom of the lineup. Need to see that he can do it in multiple innings and do it a couple more times before you really truly trust it. But love Kershaw coming out later on.
But I will
he
just
just
say,
gets outs.
But I'll say this, though. If you're Dave Roberts and you look at last night's game and you think to yourself, what am I going to do about this bullpen? I can't just go into the postseason and keep feeding these guys Dreyer and Enriquez. I try, and I just can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. Why would the results be different in the postseason than they were from the regular season? I would say if I'm Dave Roberts, there are two very encouraging signs today. The Sasaki inning, obviously.
Yes.
He's a complicated guy to watch pitch, especially I think of myself being in the batter's box and all the movement and the body parts flailing and flying all over the place. Yeah. And Kershaw is also very difficult because Kershaw's got all those pauses in the middle of his rotation, you know. But I would say that between Sasaki, George, and Kershaw, both coming out of the bullpen and both pitching scoreless innings, to me, that if I'm Dave, I'm like, okay, well, those two guys they're going to be in. Now, I'd like to see a little bit more out of Sasaki, but those two guys are going to be bullpen guys, and I'm going to replace Dreyer and Enriquez as examples. I'm replacing them with these two guys. That to me is an encouraging sign if you're Dave Roberts. What do you think?
You know, Clayton Kershaw, 4th appearance in the bullpen in his career, first since September 29th, 2019 at the Giants. So first time pitching in the 9th inning or later of a game since July 9th, 2017 against Kansas City, which was a complete game win back in that day. So,
yeah, I mean, I like the idea of Kershaw coming out. And listen, you look at the line, if you didn't see the game, and you see that he had 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. You go, geez, I wonder what he did. Bergie, I don't know what you thought. It was a little wild. Like, there were several pitches that were, like, really high and outside, you know?
Yeah, that's typical of a Kershaw just outing no matter what.
Yeah, and especially the beginning. Like the beginning, like how Kershaw in his last few starts, if you go back and you look, probably in the last 3 or 4 starts, he gave up like a lot of runs in the first inning. I want to say like 4.
Yeah,
and probably
last
2. Yeah. And so that's the only thing that would make me just a little bit nervous, that he has a tendency to give up some runs early. Well, if you're coming out of the bullpen, you're probably only going to get an inning. Maybe you might get 2. You might stretch them a little bit, but
I think it's a little bit different. Like, because when you're starting a game, you're expecting to go 5-6 innings, and if you're coming out for that one, so you hold some of it back and you're throwing certain pitches. I think if you go out there for 1 inning, you can kind of put everything that you have out there. Really push the curveball, really push the slider that he has an out pitch. His fastball is only going to be 88, 89 miles per hour, so that's not going to play too much. It's really just keeping them off balance. So I feel like it's better if it's in that short stint.
Yeah. If I were Dave Roberts today, the one encouraging thing, first of all, you had a 4-1 lead. Yet again, the bullpen squandered it. And 2 things happened. Sasaki pitched pretty well, real nice, as a matter of fact. Kershaw came out of the bullpen. That looked pretty good. Tommy Edman, who made a spectacular diving catch in center field, but came up. I was worried about him because he came up and he looked like he might be limping a little bit, you know. But then he winds up getting the game-winning RBI.
Yeah, 3 hits yesterday, which was fantastic to see him getting hits.
And he's a clutch player, as I think everybody found out last year in the postseason. So,
it's the same with Andy Pajes, by the way. He made a diving catch, and he came up a little bit. It seemed like his wrist was a little bit hurt because he was grimacing a little bit.
Now, is grimacing supposed to be a shot at Sedano because he's wearing the purple shirt again? Is that what that was supposed to be right there?
Him.
Oh, okay.
All right, 7:43. Good morning, Sedano Kap Morning Show. Shinano, tell us about our friends at Cadillac at Beverly Hills.
Oh, let me tell you something. Look, you've heard me talk about our amazing partnership with the nicest dealership in America, Cadillac of Beverly Hills. You've heard me talk about most recently the Vistic, which is kind of like a mini Escalade, basically. It's a 7-seater, all electric. It's a beautiful car. I talked about the technology, and of course, it has that teen driver mode for parents who want to let their kids borrow the car. And in teen driver mode, it's just sick, dude, because first of all, the kids, if they're not locked in with their seatbelt, the car won't even turn on. Second of all, it literally will not let them drive over the speed limit. So fantastic stuff from the technology at Cadillac. And that's just one little morsel that I can give you. But you know when you drive a Cadillac, it drives like a dream. And it doesn't matter what Cadillac you're driving, it's going to feel that way. Now, they've got me in, get this, Cappy, the Cadillac Escalade IQ, which is all electric as well. Now, this thing, holy moly. I mean, this might be the nicest car I've ever driven in my entire life, okay? And all these cars, okay, this new lineup of Cadillac cars, whether it's the EVs that I've been driving in, the sedans, the SUVs, the traditional SUVs, gas SUVs, they define luxury at the top of their game. When you drive a Cadillac, you know you've made it, man. And you can find them all at Cadillac of Beverly Hills, whether it's the Vistic, which is going fast. I literally see them everywhere. It's basically a brand new vehicle for them. and they are all over town now. But this Escalade IQ, I think I have found my dream car at this point. So go in and say hello to the incredible team there at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Say hi to Dan and Tony and the crew. Check out their beautiful showroom. It's at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. Or you can check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
7:45 in 3 minutes. We are back on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Thursday, talking about Cappy's love and Evan Cohen's love. The one and only Tom Brady. That's next. Good morning. It's Thursday, Jack.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit on the sidelines. It's Travis, and at the law office of Joseph S. Normand, Joe and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way to the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with the law office of Joseph S. Normand.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and #1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Yes, indeed. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday on 710. Call 877-710-ESPN right now, and caller number 7 scores a pair of GA tickets to watch the 10 a.m. NFL feature game live from the Hall at Cosm this Sunday. What a place to watch a game, Cosm, L.A. Don't miss the action on massive LED screens, plus hang with Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens for the Rams Toyota countdown to kickoff. Caller number 7, 877-710-ESPN. Listen all day for your chance to win, only here on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Sedano and Kap up taking over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
All is good. Okay. On the brand new Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Yeah.
Back to the guys.
7:49. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on your Thursday. Happy birthday today. Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino, turns 42. Remember this song, Cappy? 2017. He couldn't escape this song. It was everywhere. Every radio station was playing it. Every streaming device. Every restaurant you walked into. Just have a little Friday Night Magic. Guess what song you heard? This one. Sucker.
What's Childish's first name? His real name?
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
This is breaking news we're giving you?
Donald Glover, the actor.
Yep, Childish Gambino's like his alter ego. But
Yeah.
he recently retired him because he was supposed to go on tour, and then like right before his tour started, he's like, never mind, I'm done with that era.
Oh,
Moving
really?
on.
So he's no longer Childish Gambino?
No, he's done with him.
You put the character away, huh?
I'm kind of upset because I was going to go to that concert when it was supposed to be here, but he canceled it.
Kind of like in San Diego, you're, hey, I'm Scott Kaplan. But up here, you're Cappy.
Right.
Great friends.
Right.
Great friends.
That's right. That's right. I'm Scott down there. I'm Cappy up here. Alter egos. Two different lives.
I mean, these things happen. Also, today's National Quesadilla Day.
Oh.
Oh, I love a
couple
good
of those.
quesadilla.
Yeah, we should get some of those. They got a good one down
What do you
at the
mean we
Dog.
should get some of those?
We should get a couple of quesadillas.
I don't think I need a morning quesadilla. I'm good.
They got those good ones down at the Dog.
They got a good quesadilla for breakfast, dude. Put some eggs in it.
Yeah.
I make them deep fried.
I'm trying not to eat till 5 p.m. today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just to fast a little bit, clean out things.
You gotta
Flush
clean it
things out, Cap.
Yeah,
He's got to
I
flush
understand.
things out.
I get it. Yeah.
So your boy Tom Brady.
Yeah, what about him?
He's commenting. He's saying, listen, it's not a real thing, man. It's not a real thing. I might be a vampire at night. I might suck out souls.
He sucked out a lot of souls as a player, I can tell you that.
So is Sedano and I around here, I'll tell you that.
You guys are soul suckers is right. Right, you guys are. So what is the deal on Brady, though? The story is that for all the controversy of last week, where he's on one hand, he's Mr. Broadcaster guy, and he's going to meet with the teams, and the Raiders are playing the Bears, and he's in the Raiders booth. Now, the Raiders are playing the Bears this week, but he's in the Raider booth last week, and people, George, were like up in arms. How is it possible that he's an owner / like coaching consultant for, I'm making up the term here, but yet he still gets to be the broadcaster, and then he gets to go interview the Bears guys, but that's who the Raiders are playing, and that's who he's affiliated with. I mean, it definitely seemed very strange. People were calling it a conflict of interest.
A coup d'etat.
But Brady is defending himself.
So apparently he has his own newsletter, and we want you to read this.
The Brady newsletter? Cappy, how you didn't subscribe to the Brady newsletter?
How do you not know about this, Cap? Because, I didn't know about it.
I didn't either. And usually on a website, they'll have like something that says, hey, sign up for our newsletter. You put in your email. They add you to their newsletter. And by the way, in today's day and age, the reason that a guy like Tom Brady has a newsletter is because Tom Brady can monetize the newsletter.
Right.
I'm subscribing right now.
The dude is he's making more money now.
Well, I told Cappy
money.
a long time ago we should do our own newsletter.
We should. We really. By the way, ESPN LA should
Sounds
do
like
a
another
newsletter.
thing I'm going to have to deal with.
But here's the thing, though, about these newsletters. Do you guys know that now?
Who's writing the newsletter every
Well,
week?
you can
I'll
have
explain it
AI
to you.
do a lot of it. To be
AI
honest
does
with you.
it. That's exactly
Well,
right.
we're going to have to put funny stuff in there.
It's like
and
an
clips.
aggregation thing. You
Yeah,
just
but-
aggregate stuff.
But here's the thing: is now newsletters make money because what happens is there are these companies.
Before we talk about our newsletter coming in the future, can we talk about Tom Brady's
Well, this
newsletter?
is about Tom Brady's newsletter because the point I'm trying to make to you is that if Tom Brady has, I'll just make up a number. If Tom Brady has 1 million subscribers to his newsletter and he sends out 1 million emails, and of those 1 million emails, 250,000 of them are opened, an advertiser then will pay Tom Brady a lot of money to have the top of his newsletter so that they know, hey, he's got a lot of subscribers, a lot of people open it, and they'll see our advertisement right at the top, and they pay a lot. So when Tom Brady, Lindsay, I'd love for you to read this to us, when Tom Brady sends this newsletter out, it's because there's a monetization mechanism to it all.
We want you to read it in the Count Dracula voice.
Because
in his weekly newsletter, he had an entry titled...
Cappy, can you do a good... Let me hear your like, vampire voice.
Dracula.
He had an entry titled, Do Your Job. Mm-hmm. And he said that only the paranoid and distrustful believe that there's conflict.
Wait, but I want to hear Cappy.
No, I'm just setting it up. Sit down. Now, Cappy, go.
I don't know if I can do this, but I'll give it a try. I love football. Why don't you try it, George? I don't think that was very good. You try it.
I love football.
Pretend you're the Count from Sesame Street.
Right.
You do that all
At
the
its
time.
core is a game of principles.
Principles, yes.
And with all this success it has given me,
I feel I have a moral and ethical duty to the sport. Which is why the point where my roles intersect is not actually a point of conflict, despite what paranoid and distrustful might believe. Rather, it's the place from which my ethical duty emerges to grow, to evolve, to improve the game that has given me everything.
Good, George.
It
Very,
was
very
like
good.
a sexy vampire. I like that.
Right.
By the way, I mean, isn't this the guy that deflated footballs and cheated multiple times while he was playing? I mean, what ethical? What are we talking about ethics here?
You forgot to throw in like, I want to suck your blood.
Oh yeah, I want to suck your blood.
Well, that's a drop from Lindsay if there ever was one.
I don't think that Tom Brady deflated footballs.
He admitted to it on the roast.
Well, I still don't believe it.
Okay.
I believe that the equipment manager deflated the footballs. Look, he's pretty much calling out everybody. You guys are paranoid and you guys are distrustful. Why is it that I can't sit in the Raiders coaching booth, work with the Raiders coaching staff, and what's the big deal if I go and I talk to the Chicago Bears? What? The Bears and the Raiders are going to play. What do you think I'm going to do? Take what I learned from the Bears and then go tell all the Raiders coaches about it?
I guess we'll see.
By the way,
again.
that picture we have on the YouTube is amazing.
I told Graham if he could whip up like a Brady vampire, that'd be great.
Very good.
Great job.
So it's like Count Dracula?
Yeah.
But
what could we like call him? Like Count? I don't know. Brady. I don't know what the nickname is.
I don't know either. But are we all being paranoid and distrustful? Is it totally kosher that he's a consultant to the coaching staff of the team that he owns a small portion of, and yet he's a broadcaster and he gets to have access to the teams? So Chicago is playing Dallas. He's on the broadcast. He talks to the Bears coaches, and he's close to the Raiders coaches. Don't we all assume that 2 + 2 = 4, not banana? I mean, right? I mean, don't we all think that he's taking the information, whatever it is that he learns? Because, George, he may not learn anything.
Wait,
from
I
the
have
Bears.
a question for you, George. Well, both you guys. So in the situation where, like, he's not allowed in certain meetings because, you know, only the other broadcasters are allowed in them and he's not because of his place with the Raiders, aren't they just, like, relaying that information to him anyway to make the broadcast better? Or is that something where they're like, oh, no, we promise we won't share this with him?
Well, you're supposed to be ethical about it, to his point.
Okay.
100%
you're not
they
supposed
share
to. If, like, for example, I did a meeting yesterday with San Jose State, and there were two things specifically that the coach said. Hey, obviously keep this one between us. Don't say anything to Stanford. And of course we would never say anything to Stanford.
Right. But what she's saying
Like,
is
what
that
if Aaron Andrews learned something?
Right, like if Aaron Andrews and Tom Rinaldi, is he still on that
Yes.
broadcast?
Well, I don't know if they do it together during the regular season, but they definitely do it during the Super Bowl.
But let's just say, that Kevin Burkhardt hears something in the meeting and Brady, let's say, wasn't there. What do we assume that Burkhardt's not going to say to Brady, oh, by the way, I was talking to Coach Johnson, and Coach told us X, Y, and Z, but you weren't there, so you're not supposed to know this. Of course they share the notes.
Yeah.
100% they share those. I'm sure
so
there's a
where's the
Google Doc,
line?
and he can go through it all. Yeah,
I think it's fishy.
Is it fishy?
I think it is.
I think it's fishy.
I mean, is Tom Brady really learning anything from these production meetings that he can share with the Raiders to help the Raiders beat the Bears this weekend?
Probably. And he's a
I
cheater.
mean, I would say, Cappy, there is certainly proprietary information being shared. You know that.
Well, how about this? You ready? If the Raiders beat the Bears this weekend, then people can really start complaining. It's Brady. Brady got that information from the Bears. He gave it to the Raiders, and that's how the Raiders were able to win the game. And I am pretty sure that if the Raiders do somehow miraculously win this game, that will be the cry on Monday.
All right, 7:59. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on ESPN LA, 710 ESPN, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. We'll get to this Puka thing when we come back in 3 minutes. Smile, it's Thursday, sucker. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Abner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Abner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Chris Morales here. Addiction to opioids and stimulants can strip away the things that make you uniquely you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at choosechangeca.org.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
Football fans, don't go home after the game. This Sunday, join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales. This Sunday, Rams-Colts. Join us for the Rams postgame show live at Hollywood Park Casino. Score signed memorabilia, grab tickets to future ESPN LA events, and keep the party going at LA's hottest card room. And by the way, I believe you can enter to win that Pedigo e-bike. That's Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. This Sunday after the game, must be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino, where LA comes to party and play 24/7. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back in 2.5 minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, it's Cappy, and I want to talk to all the football fans out there. We make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So don't miss the excitement of the season on Prize Picks, where it's so good to be right. And when I say that, here's what I mean. Dude, when you go 6 for 6 on Prize Picks, and believe me, I've done it many times because I'm right like that. It is so much fun to know that you are right and that you are going to score big time. Because sometimes when you make the right plays on Prize Picks, you go 6 for 6, man, you could increase your money by like 2,000 times. But you could also play the flex play. And when I say that, here's what I mean. You might go 5 for 6 and still make a lot of money. Prize Picks is so easy to play. You just pick your favorite players, and then they've got a stat projection, and you pick more or less, and you're going to have so much fun watching football when you're playing Prize Picks. Download the app today. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make a $5 play. Get $50 in lineups. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Joe Budden. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So I'm here to make sure you don't miss any of the daily fantasy action this football season with Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. That's code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Ooh, it's a jam right here from Brittany.
8:04, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Remember this, Cappy, when she was dancing at the VMAs?
With the snake.
Oh, with the snake? Oh, yeah.
Python.
That was a python, Jack. On this day, Back in 2001. On this day back in 2001, Britney Spears released the single, I'm a Slave for You. Does Rachel ever do that for you, Cappy? Get the snake out?
No pythons anywhere near either of us.
Yeah, but I thought you guys brought in DeAndre once.
No. DeAndre was not brought in.
Oh, I thought he was.
No. That brother was not brought in. Whatever happened to Brittany? I haven't seen her on Instagram in ages. Am I missing her?
Are you serious?
Is she not in my algorithm or something?
Posts the same video of herself twirling every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of sad, actually.
It is.
I stopped paying attention to Brittany.
I
on
unfollowed
Instagram.
her just because I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
It's pretty annoying.
I mean, I put in Brittany in Instagram, and the first one that came up was Brittany Griner.
All right.
Let's see here. I haven't seen any Britney Spears.
It's because she changed her name to like Maria Red Rose or something like that.
Oh, Maria Red Rose.
Yeah. I unfollowed her though. It was too much.
All right, 8:05, time for the morning roll call. Who's it brought to you by? Sha.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are.
All right, we'll take 2 calls. We'll start with Martin in Orange. Good morning, Martin.
Guys, it's a simple question of character. And the public agrees Tom Brady has no character. He's a loser, meaning he likes to lie, he will cheat, he will rob, steal, and kill to win. Because that's what he cares about most is winning. So you can't fault the guy. But if I'm a head coach, just like Rex Ryan would say, how I treat my coworkers that are snitching to my boss, I feed them false information. I just keep giving them false information and let them ride with that one. Brady, you suck, and you're gutless.
Oh, I like the gutless there at the end. That's a
Wow.
good job, Martin.
Hey, Martin, good call.
That's a good one. Rack 'em. We should do a racking, like the caller of the week.
You want to rack
and then we
somebody?
hit the ding, 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 like Rome used to do, or he still does, probably.
Well, I mean, he still does.
I mean, he's been juicing that bit for 40 years.
Yeah.
All right, next caller. Our friend Lewis in Valencia. Good morning, Lewis.
Good morning. Hey, Sedano, I got some advice for your kid. I missed some of it, but first thing that you want to do is get your kid out there and throw him some soft toss. Sit on a bucket, throw him some soft toss to change his eye level so that he feels like a kid, like a baseball is not coming at him. And then you can go into some live BP. That'll build his confidence.
I mean, it was the first at bat of the game yesterday. So next at bat, he was fine. He got a hit. But today, it's interesting. During one of the breaks, I checked in on him before he went to school. He's actually, I mean, today's the worst day, right?
Oh,
you
yeah,
get drilled by a ball. Today's the day it actually hurt. So he was crying a little bit still. Like I had to put some ice on it while he was having breakfast. And so my wife is going to just tell the teacher, like, hey, just be careful with him today. I don't think he's going to be able to play football this weekend, though, because it just depends on the type of pain he's in on Saturday.
Nah, he's a ball player. This kid's a ball player. Got to get him back out there. And
well,
by
we
the way,
definitely are skipping football practice tomorrow.
I'll tell you this: that red will then turn black and blue, and then it's going to turn like a little greenish and brownish, and it's going to be gross, and it's going to last for a while too. By the way, that thing's going to be on there for about a good 2+ weeks or so. Maybe we should check with Dr. Clapper.
Well, we'll have
Dr.
Dr.
We
Clapper
should.
on.
Dr. Clapper actually just texted me because I've connected him and the Crazy Hernandez brothers. So it's a beautiful thing happening.
You getting some new flooring?
Dr. Clapper doesn't mind hardwood. Hernandez wholesale flooring.
Exactly.
Everybody needs it.
He loves marble. He likes hardwood, too.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Clapper will join us this morning in the 9 a.m. hour.
But thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah, luckily he didn't have any issues right away. Like he next at bat, he was good. But yeah, we're dealing with the post-mortem, I guess, is what you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rams-Colts on Sunday. Coverage will begin at 11 a.m. right here at the Toyota Rams Countdown to Kickoff on ESPN LA. Kickoff at 1 p.m., 1:05 from SoFi Stadium. The Palace in Inglewood, Cappy. You and I will be there.
Right.
And J.B. Long, Maurice Jones-Drew, and Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr will have all your play-by-play after the game, the Rams post-game show with Travis and Sua. And the story today, ... Is Puka Nacua the best wide receiver in the NFL, Cappy?
Statistically speaking, he is. Listen, I think that if you asked a lot of people around the NFL, you say, hey, who's the best receiver? The number one top guy. I don't know that everybody is going to, George, run right to Puka Nacua. They might say Justin Jefferson. They might say Jamar Chase. They might say Amon-Ra St. Brown. Some people might say Malik Neighbors. I'm just giving you some thoughts off the top of my head. But truth be told, at least through 3 games, and he's only 3 games into his 3rd season, in every statistical category.
I mean, he's near the top of pretty much everything.
He's it. Yeah. He's the guy.
Yeah.
And listen, again, not everybody would say Puka Nacua is the number one best wide receiver in the league because, again, there's a lot of flash to a player like a CeeDee Lamb. There's a lot of flash to a guy like a Jamar Chase. But I'll ask this question. Forget about stats for a second. Who does more than Puka Nacua? Because
yeah, I mean, he does a lot of things in the run game for you, the blocking. Sure, there's a lot of things that he does. He's as well-rounded a receiver as there is in the sport. I would give you that.
Yeah, I mean, he can block on run plays. He can run the ball. He can run great routes and run across the middle. He can go deep. He can get away from would-be tacklers. He can make spectacular catches like the one he made last week in Philadelphia where Stafford's arm got hit and that duck went flying out of his arm and it was almost to the ground. And Puka made that catch and they had to review it just to make sure he did. I mean, in terms of overall complete football player who plays wide receiver, I don't know that there's anybody better in the league than Puka, but I'm not sure everybody would put him at the top of the list. It's a perception thing.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He's also not the flashiest player, right? Like he just he's not the fastest guy. So yeah, I think look, I just think pure production. I mean, it's hard to argue he's in the conversation for sure.
Yep. And hey, by the way, this weekend the Colts come to town, and I'll be honest with you, George, I haven't really sat down and watched a Colts game. The most that I've really seen so far
was that Broncos game?
Yeah, week 2 against Denver. And even then, I didn't get that much of the game. Obviously, I can look and see the numbers that Daniel Jones is putting up, and that's one of the big surprises of the season so far because I don't think most people thought that, Daniel Jones would be the starter in Indianapolis, and I don't think that anybody would have thought that if he is the starter, through 3 games, he'd be leading the NFL in quarterback rating. Who would have seen that coming? So Daniel Jones and the Colts together are the surprise story of the first 3 weeks of the season. Rams got to get right this weekend, and it's not that they didn't play well last week. I mean, we've documented they should have won the game. Absolutely should have won the game. I was talking to a buddy of mine last night in Philly who was at the game, and he's like,
I tell you what, man, I was talking to a buddy of mine.
Tell you what, man, I'm talking to this guy in Philadelphia, man. We weren't talking about Angelo's cheesesteaks. We're talking about lining up for that last field goal, man. Seriously, everybody in that stadium thought game's over. Rams are going to kick this field goal. It's completely totally fundamental play of the game. You line up, you snap the ball. Nobody's going to block it. Certainly not. They're not going to block it a second time. And then he's going to kick the ball and they're going to win.
Right.
And so they should have won the game. They just can't let what happened to them last week in Philly affect them emotionally in this game this week. And I know that sounds ridiculous and obvious, but it's true. Teams can.
Oh, no, you could. Oh, well, coaches always tell you. I mean, I'm sure you had plenty of coaches tell you this in your career. Don't let one game beat you twice.
Right. That's right. And my great friend, hear that?
Another great friend.
Great friend.
That's right.
Yeah.
Steve Fisher, the national championship basketball coach
Steve
at Michigan,
Fisher.
and who had a brilliant
Coach
career.
Rob Pelinka.
Yep, and had a brilliant career at San Diego State. Hey, great friends, what's happening? I'll tell you right now, Steve Fisher would always say that exact same thing. Do not let the same team beat you twice. And that's what the Rams can't do. They can't let the Eagles beat them twice. So what do you think about this game? I'm telling you, I haven't seen that much Colts. I know their record. I know what Daniel
they're
Jones
good.
has done.
Listen, they run the ball as well as anyone. They have a good offensive line. This is not going to be an easy game. And Daniel Jones, for lack of a better phrase, to use a football cliche, keeps the trains running on time, if you know what I'm saying, You
hear that, Chris?
Keeps listen, when Sedano, the black hand of ESPN LA, said, listen, I'm going to anoint you. I'm going to take care of you. Just trust in me, George Sedano. And I got down. The room was dark. There was a candle in the corner. Much like the mob makes you. You get made, right?
Right, you're a made man now?
Sedano made me. He pricked my finger.
He did what?
And pricked it.
Okay.
So prick it with a little thing, a pin.
Okay.
And our blood touched.
That's a word on this show we don't like to use around here.
You just prick the finger.
I get some PTSD, you know what I mean?
Why not?
From Mr. Mustache or whatever his name is, that kid.
What are you talking about?
The guy on ESPN. What's his name? What's that kid's name?
Joe Fornball.
Oh, him, yeah.
I forgot where we were going. Oh, and he basically said, what were we doing when I got into this bit?
The trains were
and he
time.
said, you make sure I'm taking care of one, George Sedano. And he said, look out for that young Fredo-like character, Cappy.
Yeah.
Because he's like the guy from Of Mice and Men. I used to call him. Lenny.
Who's like Of Mice and Men?
You. Remember I used to call you that?
Yeah, I never really
like,
got it because I'd read Of Mice and Men. I'd read Of Mice and Men in like 1984.
And he said, but remember, most importantly, my friend, keep the trains running on time.
That's right. You got to keep them trains running on time.
And I said, okay, Sedano. And we kissed on both cheeks.
Oh, really?
And then I was escorted out of the room.
The double kiss. Mwah, mwah.
Exactly
Was that before or after he pricked your finger?
No, that was after he pricked my finger.
Okay, so first a kiss.
No.
Then
No, the prick goes first. The pricking of the finger goes first.
Oh,
then
finger
the kissing
prick.
on the cheeks.
Okay, I didn't realize. I thought it was kiss, kiss, prick. It's prick, kiss, kiss.
So what part
got
did
it.
Joe Fortenbaugh play in this?
Joe might have been in the room watching. I don't know.
Okay, I was just curious. What about the mustache? Was that part of it?
The
too?
mustache wasn't there yet. He was clean shaven.
Okay.
I miss the days when I was clean shaven. You know what I'm saying? Not the beard either. That's not what I'm saying. 8:15.
Clean it up, you animal.
Tell us about our friends at Ocean Subaru. By the way, our friend Omar, he's definitely had a dark room, and he's been pricking some fingers, telling people to kiss the ring. You know what I mean?
Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you this. This past weekend, we had a great listener, longtime 710 listener, and a guy who loves the new morning show. His name is Mr. Galvan. And Mr. Galvan walked into Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, and he said, let me meet Omar. And he met Omar, and he first of all said, thank you for your service, 20-plus years in the U.S. Army, many, many tours around the world. And he said, I'm a Sedano and Cap listener. I came here to Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, right off Euclid in Fullerton, and I want to buy a new car. And he had a lot of great options, like the 1.9% financing for 63 months on the brand-new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. It's only 1.9% financing. Insane. Also, the 2.9% financing for 48 months on the brand-new 2025 Subaru Forester, which I'm driving right now, that I love. It's bigger, and it's bigger than the Outback that I was driving. Still really, really good on fuel, but just that little bit more space that you need if you're going to pack your kids and pack your equipment and pack your dogs. So listen, for complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com or do what Mr. Galvan did. Come on down to Ocean Subaru on Euclid Street in Fullerton and check out our huge selection of brand new Subarus and certified pre-owned Subarus. Take a drive over to Ocean Subaru and save today.
Beautiful copy. By the way, tune in all afternoon to Mason in Ireland. I assume that means today. For your shot at Dome tickets to Cosm Los Angeles. Win a pair of tickets to Sunday's 10 a.m. NFL feature game, September 28th, this Sunday, inside the Dome at Cosm. Experience wall-to-wall LED action, stadium sound, and the ultimate game day vibe. Tickets are limited, so grab yours at Cosm.com or the Cosm app. Listen all afternoon from noon to 3 today with Mason in Ireland for your chance to win only with 710 ESPN.
All right, I love it. Cappy, you want some more nuggets on the Colts?
I would love some nuggets on the Colts because, I'm going to go to the game on Sunday, and I want to, be as prepared as possible. First thing I need to do is I got to check the line in this game. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, that would be interesting. We should check that out. So, real quick, what do you want first? You want some Daniel Jones numbers or some Jonathan Taylor numbers?
Yeah, let's start me off with the quarterback because all I know about Daniel Jones is he was a first-round pick from Duke, went to the Giants, which is, at least in this iteration, it's a death valley for a quarterback. See Russell Wilson.
So Rams minus 3.5, by the way.
Okay, thank you for that. And Daniel Jones was not successful. I did not expect him to be the starter for the Colts, and I certainly didn't expect him to be at the top of the ratings.
Yeah.
So
he was definitely in a quarterback battle. There's no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what we've got here right now. Let me give you some Daniel Jones when pressured, okay?
Okay.
This year, 50% completion percentage, which is up from what he normally does, okay? He is historically, when pressured, only completed 47% of his passes. His off-target percentage in his career prior to this year was 25%, down to only 17%. And his quarterback rating was a 15 under pressure. His QBR, rather. It was a 15 in the first 5 years or so of his career, 81 this season. So... And here's some – so he's playing well when being pressured this year, which has not been the norm for him. But I think a lot of that is because he's got a better offensive line. That offensive line doesn't get pressured as much as he used to.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another interesting set of numbers that I think is telling for him this year. He's completing passes down the field, Cappy. So Daniel Jones on passes that travel 10 yards or more in the air. Last 2 seasons. So his last year, he had, I believe, 45% completion percentage. Now he's up to 65%. And his yards per attempt is up to 14 yards per attempt in the air. Like, he's doing a good job of getting the ball and pushing it down the field. And a lot of that is not just the offensive line, but the run game. Like, Jonathan Taylor has been, I mean, he's always been awesome when he's healthy. Remember, he was dinged up a couple years ago. He missed most of the year, if not all of the year, and then came back kind of midway or early into the season. But he's always been a very productive running back. So Jonathan Taylor, to me, is the key to all of this. He's been as good as anybody. And the thing with Jonathan Taylor, Cappy, and this is the thing the Rams really need to watch out for, is yards after contact, okay? Like, he's a guy that once you hit him the first time, he bounces off of defenders like a pinball, man. He bounces off defenders like a pinball, man.
Tell you what, this Jonathan Taylor, man, when he carries the ball, watch him right here, man. He's like a ping pong ball, man. He's like a, what did you call it? Not ping pong. What did you call it?
Pinball.
I'll tell you what, man, it's like a pinball guy, not ping pong. Who's playing ping pong? Not me. I'm not playing ping pong on TikTok. I'll tell you that right now.
So in the last game the Colts played, he had 102 rushing yards, okay? 71 of those was after first contact. So, and he leads the NFL in 263 rush yards, after contact. So, like, this dude, it's hard to bring him down. So this is going to be a very tough game. There is no question about that.
Check me on this also, since you were looking at some of the Daniel Jones data. He's 3 touchdown passes so far this season, but 0 interceptions.
Yeah.
So that's another big key, is that he hasn't turned the ball over. And we've already seen Matthew Stafford throw a couple of picks, and not good at all, by the way.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing defensively. 2 things defensively. Number one, wrap. When going to make the tackle, wrap and run to the ball, because you're not going to tackle Taylor one-on-one. So you got to wrap him, hold him, and wait for reinforcements to come. You got to get him down because you bring up some really good numbers. And the second part of it is you got to pressure Jones to force him into a mistake.
Yeah, you have to get pressure. And the Rams certainly are capable of doing that. But, yes, to your point, the Colts have scored 103 points through 3 games, 0 turnovers this season. That's the 3rd most points without a turnover since 1933. The 2020 Packers had 122 points. The 2019 Ravens had 110 points. By the way, both those teams were playoff teams.
So one other thing, just looking at this game and getting ready for it on Sunday, and today's Thursday, but just looking at the injury report for the Rams, what I'm starting to get worried about, George, is the offensive line. Because as you recall, last year, going into the season, there were offensive line injury issues. And we've seen already so far this year, the Rams lose offensive linemen in game.
Yeah, Bo Limmer obviously was an issue this past week.
So Limmer had to come in last week, and then I still think that Sean McVay made a mistake, which was trying to run on 4th and 1 behind Limmer. I think that was an attempt to outsmart everybody, and it didn't work. But Rob Havenstein, who was the guy who got blown up in particular on the second field goal, the one that was blocked for the game winner, Havenstein is listed at questionable, didn't practice yesterday. Colby Parkinson, now look, they've got a lot of tight ends. He was a limited participant because he got hurt in week 1, hurt his shoulder. Braden Fisk, he's an important part of that defensive line. You're talking about, playing rush defense. He's an important part. He's listed as questionable. So that means he's probably good. Devontae Adams did not practice yesterday with a sore hamstring. And so he's currently expected to play on Sunday, but certainly something that you got to keep an eye on, because once you get past Puka and Devontae, really no one else in this receiving core has made much of nobody has really made anything happen. I mean, Jordan Whittington's pretty good, but we haven't seen a lot out of other receivers. This kid, Kanata Mumfield, who's the rookie out of Pitt, who's a late-round draft choice. Yeah. I mean, he dresses and he plays special teams, but we haven't really seen him do much else. So something to keep an eye on is Devontae Adams and his hamstring, and also something to keep an eye on is injuries along the offensive line for the Rams this weekend.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Cappy. So certainly lots to keep an eye on, because this is going to be a real game for sure. There's no doubt about it. Real quick before we are we going to break here, or
No, I was going to.
do
yeah.
I have a read here?
No, you don't have a read.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
We can do Jacob next segment.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, let's just feel nice. It's Thursday.
Yeah, let's feel really nice.
I mean, let's feel really nice. You know what I mean? 8:24. Good morning. Sedano and Cap Morning Show on a Thirsty Thursday, a Throwback Thursday. And when we come back, we'll have a Sedano read and Radio Tinder with Lindsay Baseball. Smile, it's Thursday, so don't forget 9 o'clock, the Rich Eisen Show terrestrially. That's when we do the YouTube-only hour and on the app at ESPN Los Angeles. Jack.
Well, it's time for us to believe.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 2-1 and looking to get back in the win column after a very tough loss to the Philadelphia Eagles a week ago in Philly, and they will have to deal with another lights-out running back coming into this one. Rams defense did a great job against Saquon Barkley in week 3. Will they be able to do the same thing against Jonathan Taylor, who leads the entire NFL in rushing in week 4? Jonathan Taylor comes in with 338 yards, including 3 touchdowns, and it is the beginning of a long run against some of the best running backs in the NFL. Week 5 for the Los Angeles Rams. Christian McCaffrey comes to town. He's 16th in the league in rushing and, of course, brings that weapon as a receiver. And then Derrick Henry, King Henry, waiting for the Rams in Baltimore in week 6. With Thursday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
This is the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Welcome to the sweet life. Big nights deserve big views. From Lakers and Kings games to the hottest concerts. Reserve your own private suite at Crypto.com Arena for a premium experience you'll never forget. Reserve your suite now at CryptoArenaSuites.com.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Huckleberry Vodka, crafted with real mountain huckleberries, Idaho State fruit. Think blueberries, but richer. Try pairing it with lemonade. So refreshing. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Out here, it's football season, where nothing beats backyard grilling, gathering around the fire pit, and cheering on your favorite team with friends. The yard is mowed, the lights are strung, and the grill is warming up. Whether you need to fill up your propane, get a new grill, or even a generator, out here, it's game day. And we're ready for it. Tractor Supply, for life out here.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Straight up, homeboy.
George Sedano.
I gotta pop it up higher.
Right.
Scott Kaplan.
Like for me, I'm a morning scraper.
More Sedano and Cap right now.
You are a morning scraper, Captain.
Hat trick this morning.
What?
A hat trick this morning.
That's disgusting.
2 at home, 1 here.
Something's wrong if you're doing a hat trick before 7 a.m. Happy birthday. He turns 33 today. This young man, Teddy Swims. Jack.
I love Teddy Swims. I saw him in concert the other day, and he was amazing.
Really? The other day?
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, where was he the other day?
He was at the Greek
Oh, beautiful.
You say the other day. Today's Thursday. You mean Tuesday?
So it was like a week or two. It was a week or two ago.
You know, when people say the other day, it intimates like just recently, you know?
Yeah, no, it was recently. It was a week or two ago, and he was incredible. He brought John Legend out,
Oh.
and they sang Ordinary People together. It was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Also, today is Lobster Day.
Oh, ooh, lobster.
Lobster, huh?
I didn't know you were going to give me some
lobster. Lobster. You know what I like about a lobster roll, by the way, is I like the way they cut the hot dog bun at the top.
Why'd you
know,
just
and
say
they
hot
split it.
dog bun?
What do you mean?
Hot dog. You said hot dog bun.
Because we were listening to Sid on the way in.
Oh, yeah. I got a little New York
You
accent.
said hot dog bun.
Hot dogs. Hot dog.
8:30. Good morning on this Thirsty Thursday, Throwback Thursday. We want to do Radio Tinder now. We got something else here, real quick.
Let's do Jacob real quick, and then
Okay.
and then get into Radio Tinder.
Stand by,
Is that
then.
okay?
Stand by for the live read bet. Here it is. 3,
Yeah, real
2,
quick.
1.
Hey, listen. 3, 2, 1. If you've been in an accident, you call Jacob, man. It's very simple. 844-24-JACOB. Tell him Sedano, Mason, and the crew at 710 sent you. But look, now let's play this out a little bit, okay? Let's role play here a little bit. You've been in an accident, okay? You've now hired a lawyer, but something feels off. They didn't return your calls. They won't explain the process. You're in the dark and starting to wonder if you chose the right firm. Jacob and Ronnie offers what most firms won't, a free second opinion on your injury case. No pressure, no commitment, just answers. If your current lawyer is doing a great job, Jacob will tell you, hey, man, he's doing a good job. You don't have to worry about it. But if something's wrong, you'll know that too. You deserve to feel confident. You deserve to be respected. And if you decide to switch, Jacob and his team will handle everything. So call them at 844-24-JACOB. Tell them Sedano, Mason, and the crew here at 710 send you. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB, or visit them online at calljacob.com. Follow them on Instagram, call.jacob, because you're not locked in. You've got options. And the law office of Jacob and Ronnie is one of the best. So call Jacob.
Very nice, Sedano. That was well done. Well
Really,
crafted.
really nice. Really nice.
And well
Good job.
executed.
Good job by you.
8:31 Radio Tinder time.
Oh!
We like to play a TV theme, or how about the theme? One of the themes from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, because on this day in 1975, the Rocky Horror Picture Show was released in theaters. Cappy,
You guys everybody here seen Rocky Horror Picture Show in a movie theater?
No.
I've never seen it in a theater. No.
Oh, yeah, dude. I've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Used to be a thing, like, when I was in high school, is on, like, a Saturday night. Everybody would go to the movie theater at, like, midnight and bring all the, as Christy would call them, the accoutrements.
Yes.
And whatever it was. I don't remember exactly what we brought, but we throw things at the screen, you know, and people were in costume. And there's an old school movie theater right nearby where I live. Like, I'm talking like a 1970s movie theater. And they still show the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And people show up like weirdos, like all dressed up in all the gear.
Nice. They're not weirdos. They're just passionate.
No, I mean, listen, I was one of those weirdos once.
Radio Tinder time. You can follow her at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. Don't forget about our sponsor. They got hardwood over at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR, F-L-O-O-R, or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so I know I briefly mentioned this to you guys yesterday, but the newest version of Apple iOS is out. We all know it'll take Cap a good 6 years before he downloads it.
Hey, just give me a chance. You ready, Linz? Give me a chance. What's the new Apple iOS? Like, where are we?
26. So what are you at?
Well, that would require you telling me how to figure that out.
I was at 18
go to the
last time I
settings.
checked.
Just go to your settings, dude.
I'm in the settings, right? I'm there. Wait, so what is the iOS now?
26.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
I'm at iOS 18.6.2.
Most people are, because this one like jumps ahead quite a bit.
Okay, so I'm not that far behind, am I?
Wait a minute. I'm at 18.5.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same here. Why?
It's
you guys are
listen,
idiots, man.
Again,
Seriously.
Why from 18 to 26?
because they had to do
Why
all
not
kinds
19?
of. This is the one that has the AI, the new AI
Well,
update.
but that one is only for if you have the new phone. I believe.
17.
Wait,
yeah.
the 17?
No,
I don't have a 17.
no. They changed it. So originally
No.
that was the case.
No.
But now it's compatible with 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or 16.
All right.
And then obviously the new one, the 17, which those go on sale tomorrow.
I still got the 7.
And so you have a 7, really?
Yeah.
Come
no
on,
way.
for real?
You're lying.
Dude, would you like a new phone?
It doesn't
Sure.
even work anymore.
Because I've got probably like 5 or 6 old, like 14s, 13s
And I
just
have the
laying
X.
around.
Remember it went from 7 to X? They
Yeah.
skipped 8, 9
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, just like they changed, iOS. So I guess originally they were only going to have the new iOS be available on the 17s, but then everyone was mad about it. So anyway, they're at 26 now. So your phone can definitely support it, Cappy.
Mm-hmm. Well, wait a second. Just in terms of phones, Jorge Briones says he's got the 7.
I think he's joking.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are. What does everybody else here got?
I have a 13.
A 13?
Yeah,
What's
13.
wrong with you?
I have a
13?
16,
A
I believe.
16?
Yeah.
16's good, Georgie?
13 Pro, 1
If you got the 14, I'll take the 14.
What do you got, George?
I have the 16.
Yeah, me too. I got a 16 Pro Max. So not only do I feel like I've got updated hardware, I feel like I've got the most updated software too.
Well, they said when the 16 came out that, most people, like the people in the tech world said, if you have a 14 or 15, wait until the 17 comes out because they're going to have significant design changes and advances, which I don't know if you saw, Cap, but the reason I want the 17 is because it has that cool, selfie preview flap on the back of it. So you know how the front camera is not as good as the regular, the back camera? And the selfie camera isn't as great of quality. So now, instead of using the front camera, you can use the back camera, and it has a little screen that's going to pop out and show you what your selfies look like.
Oh, Cappy, you need the selfie flap, Jack.
Yeah.
Well, I also like the back more than the front. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, I would
I'm
just...
more of a front.
You're a front guy?
Yeah, personally.
Yeah. So,
I
all right,
don't mind
so-
the back, but, What do you
So,
do?
so
Or
the
on
new
rare
iOS
occasions?
26...
With the screen there, it's
Yeah,
got to
you-
be great, right?
You go to the back.
Oh, you're a disgusting person.
Okay. So, wait. So, Lynn, the 17 comes out tomorrow?
Correct.
Is anybody here getting a 17
I'm
just
gonna
for
get it.
selfies?
No. I
really?
am. I am.
No, not me, dude.
I am.
I'm not I just finished paying off this phone. I do the installment thing, and it just paid it off last month. I'm not getting a new
Yeah,
phone
I
for
waited.
a couple years.
That's why I waited, because I knew that, they said to wait. If you don't get the 16, wait for the 17. So I am.
Yeah,
due
but
for
I
a new
needed
one.
one because mine was literally it was not.
Yeah, you
doing
probably
well.
go through phones like nobody's business.
No,
with all the
I
travel you do.
usually wait a couple years. I don't go I probably skipped the 15. I don't know. I don't remember. I went from 14 to 16. I usually go the even number ones.
I'll always have when my kids have an upgrade, I'll be like, yo, you guys have an upgrade? Okay, great. I'll take that. And then you can have mine. So if I upgraded to the 16 and then gave one of my kids the 15.
Do they still make them with the 1 terabyte memory space or no?
It's bigger now.
Yeah, they don't.
know.
With
I
the
don't know
new
how to find
one,
out.
they got rid of the 128. So that was the lowest one,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably a good thing, because I feel like I always get that because I cheap out, and then I'm like, man, I wish I would have gotten the 256 or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't run out of space in 4 years.
I think I've got 2 terabytes here on the iCloud.
Well, the
yeah, you have
iCloud
the
is
cloud.
different. We're talking about the physical phone.
Physical phone,
Right.
Now, where do I find that out?
And now I used to take a lot of calls in the shower just based on my schedule, but now with this schedule, there's no more calls in the shower. So this phone's going to last forever.
The good news is that the 16, just by way of example, you can take the 16 and you can submerge it in a pool. And
I've
it's
never
fine.
tried that.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Why would I need to submerge it in a pool?
I was at a hotel one day, and there was this guy, and he's walking around with his iPhone on his shoulder in the pool. He was it was sticking to his shoulder, and then it fell off his shoulder in the pool. I'm like, dude, your phone fell in the pool. He's like, no big deal. I got the 16. It can go underwater. I'm like, really? What? And it's true.
I dropped mine in a pool, and it was fine.
Yeah, you don't even have to do the whole rice thing where you try and dry it out.
No more rice?
No,
Shouts
no more.
out, by the way.
No mas.
That's an old wives' tale.
Oh, really?
No,
Doesn't work?
it worked once for me for a phone.
You know that it would have worked even if you just left it out in
Oh, well, maybe.
plain old air.
But I had a
did not
bag
know.
of rice nearby, so I said, hey, let's use this rice.
Well, Uncle Ben's for you, huh?
But Jasmine,
No, it wasn't Uncle Ben's.
Was it
It was
Uncle Ben's
Jasmine,
rice?
long
It's a
grain.
real bag of rice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, what else you got, Linz?
Oh, well, I didn't even get to tell you guys that
Oh,
the new
sorry.
iOS has all these really cool features on it.
Go ahead.
So you can add polls to messages and chats.
That's right. That's right.
I know you like
I'm
that.
definitely
No,
getting it.
I've read about
Oh,
that. I've recently read about that, how
So,
you can add polls to it. So, yeah.
In the Sedano and chat group text.
Oh my God, yeah,
you
we
could
could totally
add
do that.
polls.
Yeah.
That's going to be a feature that we use, I think, for sure.
I know I got a message from my lead investor who sent me an article in the Wall Street Journal that the iPhone is adding polls. He's like, think this is going to hurt us? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it kind of feels like validation that everybody wants to use polling. Well, I got to make an excuse to my lead investor, right? I'm like, come on, man.
Hey, that's a good point, Cappy. You might be out of the poll business.
No, I'm not going to be out of the poll business. Our polls are different. We're in a different space.
Okay, well, we should try using them out in our group chat. See how it goes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Once you update in 6 years.
Yeah, well, we got to all update, and that's going to take a while.
Really? I feel like it just automatically
I'm not
does it on
upda-
most phones.
No,
doesn't
no,
it?
sorry.
No,
not
this
updating
new
for a
one.
poll.
Yeah, this new one, I think they're going to hold off to test it a little bit. Because there's already a lot of articles about how this new one is going to be problematic.
They're all problematic at first. And this one has the AI. So now you'll be able to use the AI function. And if you have AirPods, which I know you probably lost yours because you lose yours once a week, Cappy, but you can do the live translation. So if you have the new update and AirPods.
What does that mean?
When someone's... See, you'll find out.
Do they have to have, do you have to have the latest edition of AirPods?
Nope, they changed that too.
Because I bought on a Prime Day, I bought the latest edition of noise canceling AirPods, and they're sitting in a box on my desk because my other ones, which are the older version, they're still really good, but I'm just waiting to lose them before I actually go to the new ones.
You know what I just bought the other day?
Tell me.
The wired AirPods, but the USB-C for this new phone. Because I used to have the other ones that connected with the old one. But sometimes you just want to go wired for a call, you know?
I do.
You don't want to go AirPods.
And because I have the 16 and I have the different thing, I actually have an adapter that I carry with me.
You have an adapter?
That I can use the wired headphones.
I should have thought of an adapter. I just bought new headphones.
Great. The adapter's awesome.
I have an adapter. You can connect your headphones and charge at the same time.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah.
That's a dual adapter. I like it when you can do two things with that.
You know that wired headphones, AirPods, whatever you call them, earbuds, are a thing again. I don't know why, but I guess it's a thing. If you look at all the football players when they do those entry videos when they're walking in and they're swag cam and they want to show what everyone's dressing like, they're all wearing wired headphones now because they're a thing again for the Gen Z people.
Yeah, I saw.
They're bringing them back.
I saw Gruden on an airplane this morning, and he's sitting there and he's got his wired headphones in. And he's shooting a video and I'm like, wow, people are using the wired headphones a little bit more. I got them. I got 5 pairs of wired headphones, mostly, George, so that when I'm on an airplane, if there's some jerk sitting next to me who's listening to their phone as loud as possibly can be, I can go, excuse me, would you like to?
You want to borrow these? You want to put my earwax in your ears?
I'll tell you what, you can have them. Just
stick it in, sucker.
Shut that up, man. Shut that thing up.
All right, what else you got, Wins?
All right, they're also adding some new words to the Merriam-Webster dictionary. They're adding over 5,000 words. I guess they don't normally do this, but they're reissuing the latest edition of the dictionary so they can add some of these words, including dumb phone, ghost kitchen, teraflop, and what's this? Petriture? I don't know what that one is.
Well, we got a new one.
Riz, farm to table, hard pass. Beast mode, some of these words that Cappy would use.
Oh, I would love beast mode. That's a favorite of mine. Do they redefine things like lit, or do they redefine things like fire? Fire in the dictionary might be hey, it's this orange stuff that burns things down. Whereas today, the definition of fire might be really good.
I don't know, but they added Riz and dad bod. You use the term dad bod a lot, don't you?
Well, I don't only use it; I live it. I live dad bod.
All right. Thank you, Lindsay. Radio Tinder made possible by Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net, home of that hardwood 842 sucker. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. By the way, football fans, the Rams Toyota Countdown to Kickoff is live from Cosm this Sunday. Join Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens live from the hall at Cosm. Feel the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays and enjoy local food, craft cocktails, and beers. And get game day ready with us. Plus, remember, if you have a ticket to the Rams game, your pregame is at Cosm. Free hall entry when you show your SoFi Stadium ticket. Don't miss out. Learn more at Cosm.com. Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Final segment of the Terrestrial Hour coming up next. Then at 9 a.m., Rich Eisen Show on 710, the all-new ESPN LA app. If you're listening to us on the app right now, you don't have to do anything. We'll continue at 9 a.m. and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Tell me I'm a slave for you, Cappy, please.
You know it. You know you are.
I'll get that Python, Jack. More fun and frivolity in 2.5 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Abner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Abner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Herbert. It's time to get down on it when funk, R&B, and soul icons Kool in the Gang hit the stage at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino on Friday, October 10th.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah.
Boogie down to legendary hits like Celebration, Ladies Night, and Jungle Boogie.
Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down.
Kool and the Gang will have everyone on their feet and grooving all night. You know the hits, and now it's your chance to experience them live. Kool and the Gang. One night only on Friday, October 10th at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Get your tickets today.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
8:46. Good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Thursday. Throwback Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. Thrusting Thursday. Look at Cappy. If you're watching on the YouTube, he's now got the Avner Gatt hat on.
Yeah,
I gotta go get mine in my office.
I like the Avner Gatt.
I do too.
Cool.
Happy 45th birthday to T.I. This guy.
What's Thrusting Thursday?
Thrusting Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, here. Jorge,
I've never
walk.
heard that one before.
no.
Yeah, do it.
No.
Thrust all over him. Yeah.
Oh.
Is that like a dance move?
That is hot.
You got it. Cappy, now you thrust.
You want me to thrust?
Yeah.
How's this?
You got to thrust on Thursday. Celebrate. Now, tomorrow, because we have no Trudell, although they were talking about it yesterday on the afternoon show about Trudell and Heine Friday.
Uh-huh.
You know, Trudell defined it.
A hot Chicana from the barrio keeping it real.
And he threw me under the bus.
How so?
It's like, oh, it was all Morales. I didn't know.
He did.
Scumbag.
And I told him, I said, no, you did it. That was you doing that.
It was him.
It was him, always.
So tomorrow is tomorrow, even though we got Sedano with Sha. Is it still a Heine Friday?
Oh, I think so. I think
it can still be a Heine Friday.
It's a Heine Friday with Mike
I think
Trudell.
Heine Friday is transcendent.
Oh,
I think
beautiful.
I think we just still have Trudell on at some point anyway. You know what I mean? If you want.
Oh, you want to have Trudell on? We can.
Well, I'm saying he doesn't have to sit in the studio. He could just be a guest on the, at some point.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, especially
and still celebrate Heine Friday.
Let's go to Trudell now, live from his car seat.
Oh,
come on, man.
Plus, today is Laker Media Day, right?
No, Monday.
Oh, Monday.
Monday. Well, no. Today is Rob and JJ talking.
Oh,
today.
okay.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. We'll have exclusive interviews from JJ and Rob Pelinka.
Is that today or is that Monday?
No, that's today.
Okay.
Today, and then the media
Monday.
day will be just the players on that day. But,
And a special, they'll add an hour. They haven't done 4 hours since like 1998, so we'll see how that goes.
Really?
11 a.m. to 3
Wow.
p.m. live on Media Day.
Okay.
Yeah, so
well,
there you go.
the reason I ask is because, Trudell had said to us that the Lakers play a preseason game in Palm Springs or out in the desert next Friday. I mean, it's already happening here. Like as great as things are right now.
Oh, dude, I have their I have their the next preseason game. I have 2 preseason games for them. I have Sunday, October 5th at Golden State, and then Wednesday, October 15th in Vegas against Cooper Flagg and the Mavs.
Go back a day before then. If you say Sunday, did you say October 5th?
Yes.
Then where are you Saturday for college football, October 4th?
NC State.
And who are they playing? Do you have any? You know that yet?
The Campbell Camels.
Oh, wow. NC State versus Campbell.
Yeah, big rivalry.
Yeah, I can tell. So you got to go from Durham, North Carolina to San Francisco.
That's not too
terrible.
bad. There's
Yeah.
plenty of directs.
Yeah.
That's not an issue.
Wait a second.
I may have to fly Sunday morning, but yeah.
It's Campbell Camels? Like
Campbell
the
Camels. Yeah.
Where are they?
Terrifying
Confusing.
camels.
They are also in North Carolina.
Really? And they came up with the
Now,
camels?
the thing is, normally at this time of the year, you don't get these kind of games. But the problem is NC State actually played like a real schedule to start the season. So they haven't had like their cupcake game. And this is their cupcake game.
Got it. Campbell Camels.
Yeah.
And what do they play in? What division are they?
They are FCS, so
Okay.
1AA.
Uh-huh. Campbell.
But by the way,
Camels.
did you see all that stuff is going away? Like all these conferences are solidifying their schedules moving forward. I believe it starts in 2026 or maybe not next year. It might be 2027. Everybody's going to 9 conference games. Everybody's going to making their, which I love, and I feel like you would love this. Everyone's making their teams in these power conferences play other power opponents. So basically you only get one cupcake game, like one sacrificial lamb game from now on, starting in 2027.
Good. I'm all for that. I mean, honestly, like I love that USC is 4-0, and I love that they beat Purdue and that they beat Michigan State, and we're all kind of excited now for this ridiculous 9 a.m. kickoff on Saturday against Illinois. But those first 2 games of the season, I mean, those are like preseason games, and I don't want to go to NFL preseason games. I don't want to watch NFL preseason games. So I don't really want to watch college football where there's one big school hosting a really small school that is there for 2 reasons: beat us up and give us a paycheck, and then we'll go home.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no interest in seeing my Cal Poly Mustangs go to play at the University of Utah.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Kyle Whittingham team is going to crush them.
No, they already did crush them.
Oh, they played already?
Right.
Oh.
They beat them down. They annihilated them.
Like a rented mule.
Right, and they beat up their players, and then it's like, hey, guys.
Right, then those teams are then screwed for their conference play because they're missing, like, key guys.
Right. That's exactly what it is. It's like, hey, so we're this little school. We came up here to you guys because our players, they get hey, we played against Utah. We lost 75-0, but we got to play against Utah in front of 60,000 people.
Yeah.
But we all got hurt, and then it screwed us up for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Tonight, Thursday Night Football. After good Thursday Night Football the last few weeks, because that's always how it is when the season starts, we got the classic, the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Can't wait, Cappy.
I kind of look at this game also, and George, it doesn't sound sexy, right? Seattle versus Arizona. But
dude, that's a good game.
It is a good game. These two teams are both 2-1.
Yeah.
The Rams are 2-1 as well. The 49ers are 3-0. And I know it's only week 4, but both of these teams, if you've got playoff aspirations, which they both do, this is a big game. And for Arizona in particular, you're at home. You're against a division opponent. You got to win this game if you're for real. So it doesn't sound as sexy as, other games might, but it is an important game, especially if you're a Rams fan and you're following the NFC West, or Jorge Briones if you're a 49ers fan. Don't play that 49ers song, dude. Don't play it. Don't disobey me. Don't disobey me.
Wait a minute, the San Francisco song?
Yeah, don't disobey me, man.
The Village People one or the other song?
E41.
Oh, okay. Don't disobey him.
Oh, dude, it rolls downhill, brother.
Come on, man.
I just loved it. It was so funny to me that DeMarco earlier this week went old school football player, and he was like, don't play that song. It bothered him.
It was even funnier when you guys had me call Mason about his picture, and then there was a really awkward conversation that now I feel like Mason's never going to come on our show again.
Why would
Probably
he
not.
Why?
But they got a new bit where somehow they rip Lindsay every day.
Why? Hold on. Why is Mason not coming on the show again?
He hasn't said that, just for the
No,
record.
I said I feel like he'll never want to come on our show again because he was coming on to talk about his cool headshot, and then it turned into a very awkward conversation. And he was just kind of like,
Awkward about
oh,
what?
okay.
Yeah, I don't remember it being awkward, and I usually am like the guy who loves to create the
All right.
awkwardness.
It
Yeah.
was a slight awkward, but him and I spoke later on in the day. He was fine.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
He wasn't like
Wait,
screw those
what
guys.
but what was so awkward about it?
When Cappy kept using certain words that we just shouldn't have used.
Oh, that's true. There was that.
It
That
got
was
a little
that
weird
awkward
at the
moment.
end.
That wasn't
was
Mason's
true.
fault.
No,
That
it
was
wasn't
weird.
Mason's fault. He was just kind of like there, like, hey, guys.
No, let's blame it on him, though, at least.
No, it wasn't. No.
But I liked that yesterday there was a caller on Sports Graffiti that was like, hey, do you know Lindsay from the morning show calls you guys Waldorf and who are the two guys from Muppet Show?
Waldorf and Stantler, I think.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, yeah, producer Lindsay, shocking. She takes shots at us all the time. But the funny thing is, we haven't done that bit in 2 years, but like the Mason and Ireland listeners are reporting on us, making fun of them.
Chivatos.
Yeah. But more importantly, just Lindsay. And I like that Lindsay every day is taking heat on that show.
Well,
it's a good bit.
You know, it is.
So so they're taking shots at Lindsay for what though? I don't understand.
Well, this one was a Sports Graffiti caller just making up that like, oh, did you know producer Lindsay Baseball called you this on the morning show? But we haven't done that bit in a long time.
It's probably the people, like the same people that were in the community until we like got rid of that, and so now they need another outlet.
Well, speaking of the other outlet, let me tell you something. Our live YouTube chat is en fuego, and maybe my favorite part of our YouTube chat is the fact that George Sedano is in the YouTube chat.
Oh, he's in there?
Therefore, if George is in the YouTube chat, you know what that makes him.
A mongrel.
That's right. He, too, is a mongrel.
Is Funchy in there today on the toilet?
Well, no, but, somebody has to be the caretaker of the mongrels every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to feed the mongrels. You got to give them their
I just looked at the chat. There's something about torta pounders. What does that mean?
Nutrition.
What's a torta pounder?
I don't know, but I'm hungry.
I have no idea. But that sounds pretty
I'm
good.
hungry. A torta pounder sounds good.
Torta pounder. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
torta
baked-
pounder.
yeah, the
Right.
Torta
Torta,
pounder,
see.
yeah.
Oh.
What is it?
Is that what I
You
think it
just
is?
said, oh,
Just
yeah,
a
yeah.
heavy- it's just a heavy torta. I can think it's over a
Oh,
pound
boy.
of whatever you want in it.
Okay,
yeah.
well, sounds like a quarter pounder on a torta.
No. It's a whole pound.
A full pound.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the full pound.
Yeah,
You're going to
torta
pound.
pounder.
Listen,
Yes, sir.
sometimes a heavy torta's fun. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
The Rich Eisen Show coming up at the top of the hour. On 710, the all-new ESPN LA app under the Rich Eisen tile. We continue on YouTube, and if you're listening to us on the ESPN LA app, all you got to do is say right there. Nothing's going to change. We go to YouTube and the ESPN LA app. Dr. Robert Klappa, how are you? Courtesy of Cedar Side-Eye, he's going to join us in a few minutes into the 9 o'clock hour. Plus, we got a Throwback Thursday bit, which I don't even know what it is. It could be exciting. What is it, Lindsay? You want to tease us?
No. You'll have to wait and find out.
Okay. Throwback Thursday bit. That's coming up all in the 9 o'clock hour, the YouTube-only hour. And that's when we kind of let loose. Even though you think we let loose the first 2 hours, wait till you see the third hour of what we're going to do. That's all ahead on ESPN LA Smile. It's Thursday. You're starting it with Sedano and Kap.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit on the sidelines. It's Travis, and at the law office of Joseph S. Normand, Joe and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way to the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with the law office of Joseph S. Normand.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Come out for a day of golf and fun and support the men and women who fight for our freedom. On Tuesday, November 11th, the Pacific Palms Resort in the City of Industry will play host to the 2025 Land of the Free Foundation Veterans Day Golf Classic. All proceeds from the tournament will go directly to the charities who support the men and women of our armed forces. For more info on the tournament, please visit landofthefreefoundation.org or call 562-833-4361. That's landofthefreefoundation.org.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
George Chevrolet's model year-end sell-a-thon is on with big discounts on remaining 2025 Chevy models like $10,000 off select Silverado 1500s. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Discount calculated on MSRP models. It's 9/30/25 for full details. Call 866-949-4805.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey, George, I'm going to have to ask you a personal question this morning. I notice that today being Wednesday and our third day of the week on the air, you have gone with a purple theme, literally.
Well, I went pink
every day. Oh, yesterday was considered
I thought that was
pink?
a little purple.
I thought so,
pink.
too. I thought it was a little lavendery.
It was pink. No, it was pink.
All right, because Monday people were telling you look like the Grimace from McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know? And then yesterday I thought you were all purpled out. And now today, very princey, very purpley.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Nice
Honestly,
theme.
it just was the first shirt I grabbed that was clean.
All right, gotcha.
Nothing other than that.
I didn't know if there was something
literally, I
didn't
opened
know.
the drawer, I grabbed what's on top, I put it on. That's it.
Okay.
No,
All right.
no
I
rhyme
didn't
or
know
reason to any of it.
It was like, Men's Prostate Health Month or something like that.
I woke up at 4:30 because I got to go to the bathroom, once, But,
Only once per night?
Only once, yeah.
Hey, nice prostate.
And then...
Pull that. Thank you.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor?
Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
My dog, Jack the Frenchie, came into my room last night. My man hasn't been in my room in a really long time. And he came into my room last night. I'm like, hey, Jack, are you coming up into the bed? No, doesn't come into the bed.
Why don't you put down, doggy pads?
What are doggy pads?
Like pee pads.
Really?
Yeah, just buy them at Petco or PetSmart or any of those places.
And then what do? I say to him, hey, man.
No,
Hey,
you
man.
just put them on the floor of your bathroom.
Hey, man.
And then he can go there. Serious?
I'm not joking.
You've had a dog all this time, you've never heard of pee pads?
No.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right now.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Pit boy.
Here comes.
9:02 and 40 seconds.
How are you?
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on this Thursday. Right now, the YouTube-only hour, and, of course, on the all-new ESPN LA app. Thank you for being with us. If you're looking for the Rich Eisen Show, it is on 710 terrestrially. And if you're on the app, you just hit the Rich Eisen Show tile.
But if you're here, hang with us.
No, you don't have to. We
I
can be
want you to.
multi-platform. We offer multi-program.
No, hang here.
No, you don't have to, honestly.
No, you don't have to. Nobody's forcing you at gunpoint to hang with us.
If you don't like us, don't hang with us.
No, but if you're here with us right now, hang with us.
I'm not worried about it.
And by the way, tell all your friends.
Well, yes, please do tell your friends. Even if you hate us, say, hey, listen, there's this show I hate, but yet I listen every day and comment on the YouTube chat.
And I'll give you one other piece of advice. If you're on Twitter right now and you're seeing ESPN Los Angeles, retweet that thing. And if you're on YouTube right now,
you need to do on YouTube is smash the like button.
I'm going to take it to another level. When you're on YouTube, after you smash the like button, then click the share arrow, put it out on your YouTube or put it out on your Twitter, your Facebook, your TikTok, man. Put it everywhere.
Yeah, because if you smash the like button, it becomes the algorithm starts to feel it a little bit. You know?
Oh, I love to make the algorithm feel it.
Yeah. Even if you hit the down button, even if you give us the thumbs down.
No, but don't give us some thumbs down.
Why would you
give
do
us the
that?
thumbs up.
I mean, don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of people, this is like their new bit. Like there's a few of them.
Yeah.
And one of them's in the YouTube chat now.
Mm-hmm.
That they're going anti-us, but pro Kaplan and crew.
Oh, really?
That's like their big statement.
Yeah, that's
like,
the
oh,
thing.
we don't listen to the morning show. We wait for Kaplan and crew because the moderators on YouTube at ESPN LA don't allow
Well, I
stuff.
told David 100, why don't you just keep it David 99 and stop dropping so many F-bombs? You know?
Because he's a moron. That's why.
No,
actually.
he's not.
No,
No,
he's not.
No, I
No, he's a good
talked to
boy.
him personally on
He's
the
a
phone.
good boy.
I've had many phone conversations with him, trying to help this young man, and then he can't get it through his head.
Well, he's a good boy to me. And listen, here's the difference. You ready? Here at 710, we have moderators.
Yeah.
Over at Kaplan and Crew, ain't no moderators.
Well, that's
it's a free.
You can't afford it.
It's a free for all.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right, George. We cannot afford anymore.
Browner can barely keep it wrapped up himself.
Well,
how's he going to moderate anybody else?
No moderation. You do your own thing.
I love David 100, but he's acting like a moron.
No, David 100, you're a good boy.
No, you know what, David 100? You're acting like David negative 100 right now.
Yeah, I don't understand. You're complaining because you can't use the F word. Can you use the F word out and open to your bosses at work? And I said this a long time ago. Just pretend that you're on an FCC radio station when you're in the YouTube chat. You can say F that, man. You don't have to say
you
the
literally
full
can
F
just
word.
say F that, right? You don't have. We know what you mean.
Yeah, it's okay.
To me, David 100, you're David 110.
Torta Thursday is what the
Torta
Mongols are calling it.
Thursday.
I like this idea. I like this concept. Now, where could I right now?
Send in a picture of your
Shout out
heaviest
to,
tortas.
to Dodger Dog who wrote that in there.
Where could I get a torta ahora?
Across the street right now.
Oh, yeah, we're at the truck?
That truck has, I guarantee that truck's
yeah,
got
that
plenty of
truck's
tortas.
got
Oh,
it.
yeah. I'll go
sure.
get a torta from that guy.
Yeah.
And then,
And by the way, on a Thursday night in Boyle Heights, you can find some heavy tortas.
is that right?
Oh, heavy, full, and ready to go. Ready to be eaten.
We did do that taco tour that one time, and the torta looked so good in front of that Pep Boys that I was like, I don't care, man. I'm getting that torta.
You can find some tortas at the Pep Boys, too.
Yeah. So.
All right, 9:06 it is time for the one and only Dr. Robert Clapper to join us on the show. You could hear the Weekend Warrior show normally 7 a.m. on Saturday mornings, thanks to our friends at Cedar Sinai. But this Saturday, because of USC football starting so early, Dr. Robert Clapper, how are you? The Weekend Warrior show will air at 6 a.m. Dr. Robert Clapper, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great, Chris. Good to talk to you guys.
Good to talk to you.
I love that you're the pregame for Trojans breakfast with the Trojans this weekend.
We call it pre-op, George.
There you go. There you go. I appreciate it. Now, listen, real quick before we get into the injury stuff with you, because there's a lot to talk about as always. But look, Trojans are having a pretty good year to start the season, and now they're playing an Illinois team who's banged up in the secondary. They're missing at least 3 of their main guys back there. Things are starting to look pretty good for those USC Trojans, Dr. Clapper.
Well, he is a quarterback speaker. Now we really realize how good Caleb Williams really is, and I think Lincoln Riley is going to shine. I mean, he can only go up from where he is now.
Well, this game, though, is, this 9 a.m. kickoff. It's he complained about it yesterday, Lincoln Riley, to the local media. He said, well, how is it that on Saturday last week we played the latest game in the country, 8 p.m. Pacific time, and a week later they have us playing the earliest game of the entire weekend, 12 noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. George, I don't know how you feel about it, or you, Doc, but I know he's right about this. The schedule makers did not do USC any favors with the start time of this Illinois game. What do you guys think?
No, but this is the reality of it. The East Coast teams have to come to L.A. I mean, how do you think Michigan State felt about an 11 p.m. kickoff in the Eastern time zone? That's just the reality of the way college football is structured now, that the West Coast teams are going to have to occasionally play a 9 a.m. game, and the East Coast teams are going to occasionally have to play a 10:30 or 11 o'clock game.
Yeah, the only thing is that one thing I would say to Coach Riley is, hey, Coach, I know it kind of sucks, late game last Saturday, early game this Saturday, but remember, most voters on the East Coast never saw USC Michigan State because it was 11 o'clock at night for kickoff, but everybody on the East Coast will see USC Illinois because of the noon kickoff. So you know what? Embrace it rather than kvetching about it. You hear me? You hear that, Dr. Clapper? No kvetching.
No kvetching, and I think it falls all on the shoulders of the coach. Whether we like the San Diego LA Chargers or not, you have to respect Jim Harbaugh, right? Did you see what they were able to do, the Chargers, going to Brazil? Then they got to play this other second game. Those guys came to play. They won those games. You know why? Because Jim Harbaugh would not let them take a break. And that's what Lincoln Riley has to do. This whole business of it's early, it's late, we're too tired, it all falls on the shoulders of the coach. Don't say that it's a problem. Make it not a problem.
Yep, that's exactly right. So, Doc, we got a lot of football stuff that George and I want to talk to you about, but before we get there,
Dr. Clapper's joining us on YouTube on, as the Mongrels dubbed it, a Torta Thursday here. Let's go. Let's talk football. Let's talk stuff with Dr. Clapper.
But, Doc, before we get to football, I do just want to ask you your opinion on something. You know, George and I were talking a lot this week, as a matter of fact, about what's going on with the Dodgers and that bullpen. And that is a big part of the story as we head towards the postseason. But another story, and I don't know why, George, it seems like it's just a little bit under the radar, and that is the injury to Will Smith, because he got hurt, he came back, and then the next day, it was like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before the game, they actually pulled him, scratched him. He hasn't been seen since. Some type of a hand injury, and I got to ask, A, what do you know about the injury, and B, do you think that he can come back and play? Because Will Smith is a very, very important part of this Dodger team, not only the way he manages the pitching staff, but his bat is critically important as they head towards the playoffs.
So we do know a little bit more, because now I at least know what part of his hand is got the injury. And so take a look at your own hand and look at your middle finger. That is your third ray, okay? You got the thumb, the index, but right there in the middle. And at the base, right in the middle of your hand, that's the base of the third metacarpal. That's where his injury is. Now, let's do some Clapper vision. What exactly is he upset about, Will Smith, in terms of the diagnosis, and how has it been actually upgraded in terms of more information?
Wait, Dr. Clapper, is this where we use the chopsticks?
Not yet. No,
okay,
we're going to use chopsticks for David Fry and CeeDee Lamb.
Okay, just making sure.
But the Clapper vision for Will Smith's injury is inside your hand, the bones of the wrist, where the wrist meets the hand, are 8 small bones. And I want you to visualize a beautiful pearl necklace with 8 pearls and those tiny little strings with a knot that connects all 8 of those pearls. Well, when we see an X-ray, we see the 8 bones of the wrist as absolutely equal space between the bones. But on an X-ray, I can tell you if there's ligament damage, because you will see a slightly wider space between the bones. So I want you to visualize the inside of your hand has this beaded necklace. A bone contusion, it's as though one of the pearls has damage on the inside. That's bad enough. But if I now tell you the damage is a crack in one of the pearls, now you can understand it would influence the little string or the ligament between the bones, and that's why it hurts to throw, to hold a bat even more. A contusion is one thing, but if it's a hairline fracture, it's actually even more painful because you've cracked the bead of the pearl. It's not damaged just inside. And that is what Will Smith has. He has a hairline fracture, not a bone contusion.
Diagnosis in terms of how quickly he can get back and play?
I would be very concerned. I appreciate that he's staying aerobically in condition, but when you hold a bat or hold a hammer, power grip, it's with the center of your hand. And the hand fracture will take about a month to actually fully heal, but to have the strength to see 100 and hit 100-mile-an-hour fastball, I mean, he'll be back, but I think you really need to be cautiously optimistic, emphasis on cautiously for the postseason.
Wow, that's wild. That is certainly ill-timed for sure.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure it out right now because I got a bat in my hand here in the studio, and I'm trying to figure out if I could grip it, with the busted metatarsal carpal.
Metacarpal, yes.
Cappy. You got to see him, Doc. You got to see Cappy's going in there. He looks like Kirk Gibson up there right now.
That's right. I love it.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about CeeDee Lamb then. What do you know about CeeDee Lamb's injury?
So he has the dreaded high ankle sprain, which is different from a low ankle sprain. So I'm thinking of a good clap revision for you guys, and I asked Lindsay to get some chopsticks. So the best that they can do is some barbecue skewers. But what I want you to do, George, is pretend they're chopsticks, okay? And I want you to hold them and try and imagine using those two chopsticks in your hand to try to pick up a marshmallow, this beautiful, spongy, cube-shaped marshmallow. Your ankle, the shin bone, the tibia, is one of the chopsticks. Right next to it, on the little toe side of your leg, next to the shin bone, the tibia, is the fibula, which is another chopstick. And the marshmallow is the bone in the center of your ankle called the talus. What CeeDee Lamb has is literally you've separated the two chopsticks so you can no longer pick up the marshmallow. A high ankle sprain is a separation of tibia and fibula through what's known as the syndesmosis, which is torn. And that is why you're going to feel so much pain. The way we make the diagnosis is called a squeeze test. We literally squeeze both sides of your ankle, and a player will literally jump. You know you've torn that inner ligament, the syndesmosis, and you no longer have the coordination now in your ankle to pick up the marshmallow or to actually run on that ankle. He has a high ankle sprain. You're going to not see him for at least a month and maybe longer.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I just got CeeDee Lamb in another one of these like guillotine leagues that producer Emily put together from Mason and Ireland, and I let the computer do the auto drafting.
Me too, and it drafted Joe Burrow for me and Austin Eckler, who are also hurt.
Oh, yeah, George. I got CeeDee Lamb, and I got Ashton Genty. What good is that going to do me?
Doc, I had, I don't have a marshmallow, but I had to run and find chopsticks in my kitchen. But I've been able to pick up this pen, even though I wasn't able to. I don't have a marshmallow.
And let me tell you about CeeDee Lamb. He is so lucky because when you look at the play where he got injured, his foot is externally rotated. It's pointing outwards, right? That's why that ankle sprain, the high ankle sprain, occurs. But if that guy landed with his full body weight on CeeDee Lamb, he would have broken his ankle like Dak Prescott. So he's very, very lucky. He'll be back this season, but it's going to be longer than 3-4 weeks.
Yeah. You say full body weight. Have you guys seen that viral video about the high school player where this kid is laying on the ground and this really big dude, like 400 pounds, like jumps on him like he's Hulk Hogan? Have you guys seen that video at all? And breaks the kid's back in like 2 places? Oh, dude, you guys got to see this video. It's crazy. Anyway, Dr. Clapper.
Can I ask you something, Dr. Clapper?
Anything, Lindsay.
All right, so my Gardos have an outfielder, David Fry, who was in the batter's box getting ready to square off a bunt against Detroit Tigers pitcher Skubal. And when he went to bunt, he had the bat really close to his face, and the ball like fouled off the bat into his face, and he went down, and he had to be carted away. And I guess they said that he's been diagnosed with nasal and facial fractures, and he's going to be out. He doesn't need surgery, but he's going to be out for like 2 months. So what can you say about that?
So let's go back, Lindsay, to chopsticks. We use the term triangulation. Triangulation means you have two eyes and they are looking at the pitcher at the baseball. So it's making a triangle, two eyes meeting at the baseball. That's how we see. Now, it's true, just like you're a righty versus a lefty, upper extremity, you know you're dominant. And if you actually were a high jumper, you would appreciate, or a basketball player, that you have a dominance to your lower extremities as well. But there's also a dominance to your eye. We actually really just see with one eye, and the other eye, the non-dominant eye, is for focusing. But for want of a better term, they both work together, the two eyes, to triangulate. So when you have a smashed eye socket bone, which is made up of the nasal bone, the zygomatic arch, just feel right now your eyebrow, your nose, the bottom of your eye, that circle. It's made up of a multiple of bones in your face that come together to make the orbital socket. And David Fry, with 99 mile an hour, thank God it hit his bat first, so he didn't get the full, but he shattered the bones. They're minimally displaced. He doesn't need plates and screws. He doesn't need surgery. They're going to heal. But one of the really terrible things about a facial fracture is you can end up with double vision. And the reason is, I want you, here's a Clapper vision, use the chopsticks to try to pick up not a marshmallow like CeeDee Lamb, but try to pick up a pea, a green pea, a tiny, or a marble, a tiny little sphere. But now I broke one of the chopsticks. You ain't picking up anything with the chopsticks, especially a marble or a pea. And that's why you get double vision. You no longer have the ability to triangulate because the eye socket is just slightly off one versus the other. And that is why a baseball player could end up, after an injury like this, having difficulty seeing that ball as perfectly as they need to, particularly when they're coming at you at 100 miles an hour.
Dr. Clapper, I got one more question for you. I actually just sent you a picture. We were talking about this at the beginning of the show. My 7-year-old son, Mateo, got beamed yesterday right in the upper rib cage. I sent you the pic. It's a lot more bruised this morning because that happened last night at around probably like 5 o'clock or so. We put some ice on it. We gave him some children's Motrin last night. We gave him a little more today. We told the teacher, hey, be careful, if, at PE. We tried to ice it. He doesn't want more ice at the moment, but he's in a little bit of pain because today obviously is the day I would imagine it'll feel worse. But, I got to go on the road. So do you have any suggestions that I can pass along to my wife in regards to the treatment? He's got a football practice tomorrow, which I don't think he's going to go to. I'm going to text the coach and say he's not going to go. Then a game on Saturday, a flag football game on Saturday. What do you recommend based on what you're seeing there and what I'm describing to you?
First, George, I need you to be a little Jewish and teach Mateo that the goal is to own the team, not play on the team.
You tell him, Dr. Clapper. You tell him.
But now that he's playing on the team, this is what happens, which is why we want him to own the team. But, it's right where his ribs are, and what lives below the ribs are his lungs. I sincerely doubt anything has occurred to his lungs below the ribs, so it's not anything that you have to worry about. Sometimes a rib fracture can lead to that. This is just going to really, really hurt, and it'll turn green, it'll turn yellow with time. But my advice to you is tell Mateo if it hurts, he should just not play. He needs to heal. He doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. But this is going to really be sore over the next day or two, and then it should subside.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know if I love that advice.
I'll tell you this. He said to me, we had to be, and we did monitor this. Was he going to be able to step in the box
Russians
again? And he did. He came next. That was the first at bat of the game. Second at bat came in there, line drive over second base. So
we'll pot him down there for a second. Georgie's having some Russian problems.
Yeah, he is.
Dr. Clapper, that's what we call it when the Comrex kind of gets wonky.
Yep.
That the Russians are attacking us.
Hey, Doc, I'll tell you something. I got these little balls right here, and I'm picking them up with the chopsticks. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good.
Well, I want to ask you a question, Scott.
Yes, sir.
Here's $1 million, billion-dollar idea.
Yes, sir.
Why has no one made one of the chopsticks hollow? That way, you can eat your meal. You don't have a knife and fork. You can use the chopsticks. But then you have an instant straw where you can basically now drink something through the chopstick. How come they're not hollow?
So you pick up the roll, you eat the roll, you take the chopstick, you stick it in the water, you sip the water, then you go right back to the roll. I like the idea.
It would be great for miso soup, by the way.
Doc, should I use the chopsticks to test the tenderness of my kid's bruise, or no? Not for that.
No.
Yeah, the music comes.
Leave
again.
that kid alone. I want him to own the team, not play on the team.
Hey, Doc, while we have you here, I'm going to run through this real quickly, and then if you could just give us your quick opinions on a couple of things. Rams have some major problems injury-wise going into this game against the Colts. I'll start off with Devontae Adams, sore hamstring, didn't practice yesterday. If he does go, because he's listed as questionable, what might you expect from Devontae Adams?
Well, you have to look at his history. 5 years ago in 2020, in September, same month, he missed 2 games with a hamstring injury. So let's hope he comes back. But the last time he had this, he missed 2 games.
All right. Tackle Rob Havenstein, who got blown up in particular on the last field goal, the one that was blocked in Philadelphia. Ankle sprain, not practicing. What do you think about an ankle sprain for this Sunday for Havenstein?
Same thing for him. Look at his history. Last year, he had an ankle sprain. He missed 3 games. So, that may give you an indication. Let's hope he comes back. Listen, I'm going to the game. I plan on seeing him. But his history says he may miss some.
Yeah, and also on the offensive line, Steve Avila, ankle sprain, didn't play last week, limited in practice. So these are big parts of this offensive line.
They are big parts. And again, thank God it's not CeeDee Lamb, a high ankle sprain, where the chopsticks have come apart and you ain't picking up the marshmallow. But Steve Avila and Rob Havenstein, they still have the chopsticks. They're picking up the marshmallow. They're going to do fine because it's a low ankle sprain.
Hey, Doc, would love to see you on Sunday. You could come to Cosm for the pregame show. You could come to Hollywood Park Casino for the postgame show. We could connect inside SoFi Stadium.
Look at that, Doc.
Would love to see you.
All right, I'll text you when I'm there. I would love to do that.
All right,
Doc, we love you.
We love you, too. Back at you.
Dr. Robert Clapper, the Weekend Warrior Show, presented by our friends at Cedars-Sinai. This weekend, a special time, you can hear Dr. Robert Clapper at 6 a.m. leading into the USC Trojan Tailgate Show, presented by Yeti. Sedano's back, by the way. We had some issues there. The Russians got us.
Yeah,
by
the
way,
thing knocked me off completely.
It happens. In the YouTube chat, somebody said the rare Jewish torta is a nice treat, and I have to agree.
A nice Jewish torta would be lovely if I could get a little smear of cream cheese.
Now, Greg is not a fan of the Jewish torta.
Really?
I am not a
Why
fan
is
of the
that?
Jewish
He's not a fan
torta.
of the
You
Jewish
get an everything torta.
It's a little too big for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cream cheese,
I like
lox, some capers, some tomatoes.
I stay away from the lox, but no capers.
I like a nice, healthy Jewish torta. It's very satisfying.
You took a day off this week for Rosh Hashanah.
Rosh Hashanah.
And you stay away from the lox?
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. All right, on that note, because I'm so disgusted with Greg not getting into the locks, I got to go.
All right, rack 'em. Sedano,
Really?
we'll
You're
talk
outta
to you
here,
tomorrow
huh?
morning at 7 a.m. for a Heine
I got to
Friday.
catch a flight, bro.
He's got to catch a flight. We'll take a 2-minute time out here on the YouTube only hour, the
One of my
Sedano and
favorite
Cap Morning
songs.
Show, on a Throwback Thursday, a Thrusting Thursday, and soon a Torta Thursday. We'll do a Throwback Thursday bit coming up. Plus, we'll have Cappy's Real Deal Dealer's Choice and the usual fun and fair in the 9 a.m. YouTube only hour. Thanks for being with us, the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Back in 2 minutes on ESPN LA. Jack.
Saturday, LAFC invades St. Louis City SC. Pre-game coverage begins at 5 p.m. And Wonga continues to rewrite the record books.
He's the first player ever to score 20 goals in 3 straight.
And Sun Hung Min continues to light up the back of the net. Don't miss LAFC at St. Louis City SC. Saturday on the ESPN LA app and on 710 after Kings Ducks.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Sports, laughs, and stories that hit harder than a slap to the face.
Did you ever try wrestling? I actually had 2 matches. Small, little independent wrestling match. How'd you do? So we get in the ring. I'm standing there. I'm like, hi, everybody. Yeah. And he slapped the crap out. It just hit me so hard. Hi-yow. So I tackled him.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Yes, 9:30 on the YouTube only hour, Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Little Throwback Thursday action. Ray Barreto, El Watusi, used in the movie Carlito's Way. This is when the tortas are dancing. When that scene happens in Carlito's Way. Although this is, we should mono this thing out. We're only getting one side on that thing, but that's okay. You get the point. You know the movie Carlito's Way, Cappy?
I mean, I've seen it, but I don't know it well.
There's a bar scene.
Yeah.
When Carlito and his nephew, I think his nephew or his cousin, walk in. It doesn't turn out good for the cousin. But in the beginning, you see the tortas dancing a little bit. You know what I mean?
What's a torta? Like, what do you mean
It's
by
a
it?
Mexican cuisine.
It's like a sandwich.
Yeah.
So there's sandwiches dancing in this movie?
You can say that.
Cuban tortas.
I mean,
No, I
Jorge,
think they're
we gotta
Puerto
get-
Rican tortas in there, yeah.
We got to get a torta today. I think we need to get a torta.
Sure,
Yeah.
let's go.
What kind of torta should we get?
I like getting, I mean, you can get it with whatever you want. You can get carnitas, you can get asada, you can get chicken, you can get pastor. It depends on milanesa. It depends on what you want.
Well, I had some good pastor just 2 nights ago. Some really good pastor.
With the pineapple?
No, there was no pineapple.
You got to have the pineapple.
I know. I had it over a little bed of rice.
By the way, ESPN LA is giving you a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, this Sunday for the Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino. While you're there, enter to win the new e-bike. Plus, score other great prizes like signed memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA event. Don't miss it. Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. This Sunday after the game, must be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, and play 24/7.
I'm looking forward to Sunday. I really am. I'm looking forward to coming by Cosm. I can't wait for this game. A little post-game tailgate in the parking lot, and then over to Hollywood Park Casino, and then we'll come back up here to downtown LA.
You might be my ride back. Tommy's my ride in. You might be my ride
Possible.
back.
It's possible.
So at
that
some
it'll
point,
work.
we got to transfer luggage, Jack.
It'll
I
all
don't
work
think
out.
that Rachel will be okay with that.
Is it Rachel's coming with you? No chance. She's staying at the East Central on a Sunday night?
It's all fluid.
Fluid as in not happening.
It's all fluid.
So do you need a room Sunday night at E or no?
I haven't booked it yet. No.
Well, Stephanie books it for you. Let's
Yes,
not.
'cause
Let's.
she's the best.
Well, so do you need it or not?
Yeah, I'm going to need it. I'm going to need
If
it.
Rachel affects my Monday morning, I'm going to be very
How's she
upset.
going to affect your Monday
'Cause
morning?
I know her, and
How's
I know
she
you.
going to affect your Monday morning?
Bad guy.
Like I said, it's a fluid situation.
So you were like, you should stay. And she's like, I don't know, maybe. Probably not.
Well, it's just more of a, are you going to take the car and go back, or are you going to take the train and go back, and then I'll stay, and then I'll take the train on Tuesday? It's just we're just trying to figure it out.
I'm just going to take an Uber then. I don't need to be.
You don't-
I don't need to be
a
with
part of
an
this.
inebriated Rachel and
What do you mean inebriated?
Yeah, I don't need
You don't
that.
need. What do you mean you don't need to deal?
Abbreviated, like Punchy
Yeah,
says.
abbreviated. Right. That's right.
I'll take an Uber back.
Okay.
Let's go.
You're like a reformed smoker now. You know what I mean? Like, ew, he's smoking. You know, You're like, yeah, you used to smoke 4 packs a day,
Yeah,
buddy.
but I don't need like, oh, Chris, everything's great. Here, let me put this gummy in your mouth. No, I'm sober. I'm sober, actually.
I don't think she'll try and put a
She
gummy.
tried at Mace's birthday party.
Yeah, but you weren't sober then, were you?
Yes, I had just gone out of the hospital.
Oh, well, you see, she was trying to help you out. She's trying to give you a little medicine. That's all. When was Mason's birthday party? What month was that?
March, right?
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it was March because I was out of town. I remember.
You missed quite a party.
I know.
You really did.
I'll be at the next one.
So
not a chance. You won't come to that party.
I would come if I was in town.
No.
Not coming?
She's not showing her face. At Mace's house, not showing her face.
I actually would have. I enjoy Mace's company. We get along very well. We talk dogs.
He's a huge fan of yours.
I'm sure,
Well, I mean, if nothing else, just go to make him cringe. You know
That's
what
what
I
I
mean?
would do.
Right.
Exactly.
That's exactly what you do. Is you're like, oh, it's his party,
And
at
then
his
bring
house?
Steve Hartman, and that'll really shake things up.
Yeah, I brought my date. Have you guys met Steve Hartman?
By the way, I announced on their show on Tuesday. He didn't know. So Ireland and I broke the news that Steve Hartman has been inducted into the Southern California Sports Broadcasters Hall of Fame. That's the
Okay.
one I inducted them into like 2 years ago.
Right.
Mason lost it.
No way.
Oh, he was so
Why?
upset. He's like, when's the last time Hartman has even been heard in L.A.?
Okay, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to be current.
He hates Hartman.
Right, but listen, I mean, the guy's career, the body of work speaks for itself. I mean, you have to be on the air right now. You can't be celebrated for. I mean, listen, Pro Football Hall of Famers. These guys haven't played for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years in some cases.
Did you get along with Hartman when you were down there together?
Yeah, fine. Although he did yell at me one day, screamed his lungs out at me one day because when 690 fell apart and he was leaving to go to L.A. to go to 1150, we started 1090.
Right.
And he had a partner named Billy Billy. And
You guys had Philly Billy.
And it was my job to keep Philly Billy and have Hartman go on his way. And apparently, I think Hartman may have shown up at Philly Billy's house like crazy. Like showed up like, you're coming with me to L.A. And Philly Billy was like, no, I'm not, Steve. No. And he's like, no, you're coming to L.A. Philly, no, I'm not. And so he stayed with us. And
Hartman's doing all right these days. I know he's on Fox Sports Radio. I think he lives in an apartment like Milhouse's dad, but that's not our fault.
I think he also, I saw him at a Laker game last year, and I think he was doing some more local TV, as I recall.
Hey, everybody.
I think so. We should bring him on this show.
Oh, can you imagine?
Just I mean, just to instigate.
That'll really grind Mace's gears.
Now, this is just a guy that just Mason doesn't like. Do you guys, you have history, but
So
it's
our
cordial?
friend Sam Batesh, who now is part of our family here at ESPN LA and the LA Kings, he used to be Hartman's producer. And Greg, did you ever produce with Hartman when you were over there?
I produced him for a long time on the weekends.
Okay, there you go.
I've known him for a long, long time.
Really?
I'm guessing that's a Hartman
Yes,
impersonation.
Yeah, that is very much a Hartman.
But Mason's the only one who doesn't get along with
I
him?
think what happened, didn't something happen between those guys at the Long Beach Grand Prix?
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
I think
him
Mason or Hartman made fun of him, right?
They were in like
and
this
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Oh,
like,
well, Alfonso Ribeiro, I understand not liking him. But
why?
I don't know. He's just kind of a little, I don't know.
Well, he is little.
No, that is true. I don't know why, actually. I used to go to Alfonso's golf tournament every year. And it was, I'm trying to remember what the name of the organization was. They helped children who had like facial disabilities and stuff, like get surgery to help them, make them look better and feel better about themselves. I just can't remember what it was called. But yeah, I don't know why, but Alfonso also and Hartman, there seems to be a little bit of beef there. But I don't know exactly what happened between Hartman and Mason.
If it was from the Grand Prix, probably making fun of him because he came in last or you didn't finish or something along those lines. And I don't know.
I mean, listen.
Now they're not. Now they don't get.
I would tell you something right now. Life is too short to hold grudges. Like just forgive and
just
move
too
on.
prickly.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Now, Benjamin Kim in the YouTube chat says Mason's not into tortas, but he would talk about carnicerias.
Okay.
So there you go on that one.
Okay. Beto's in the YouTube chat, says he's not even listening to the show. He's just sipping coffee and reading the hilarious chat. Yeah.
But we don't like that, Beto.
There's a whole other world going on right now inside the YouTube chat. There's what we got going on the stream, and then there's what the mongrels have going on.
Somebody's
in the
got
chat.
a poem. Roses are red, tortillas are round. I went for a taco, but a torta I found.
Hey,
okay.
Nice job.
They're talking about tortas from Guam, Jewish tortas. They're going all around the globe.
I've never had a Guam torta.
What's
I've had Jewish tortas.
What's like the double entendre there? What's like the innuendo?
There is no innuendo.
I don't get
We're just
it.
talking about tortas.
It's a meal for lunch. Lunch is coming. So
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I think now that we've named it Torta Thursdays, I think
It's a Torta Thursday.
I think what we ought to do is start ordering tortas every Thursday, and then what we'll do is
That can get costly.
We'll do a torta test, and
a torta test.
Yes, and we'll test tortas from all over LA.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll have different tortas come in, and we'll just test them out. We'll give
I
everybody
think
a
Jorge's
grade.
tasted tortas from all over LA and Mexico.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Down south and up here, because they have some good tortas south as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Near your neighborhood.
Okay. Well, I'm down. Like I said, that in front of in Boyle Heights, in front of that Pep Boys, we were there one night for a taco tour, and the tortas we took a torta tour, and in fact, let's do a torta tour.
Sure.
Why the hell not?
Nah, Stephanie won't be happy with me if I do a torta tour.
Really?
Yeah, not torta.
Yeah, probably.
Beto can take you
A lot
around.
of sodium in those tortas.
There might be.
Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
Yeah, it gets hot, so there's a lot of sodium.
Now, let me ask everybody here a question.
Jewish tortas know all about it.
You know, maybe I'll break the fast next week, Bergie. Maybe
With a
I'll
torta?
break the
With
fast
a
with a
torta?
torta. Right.
Why not?
Why not? I will literally say to my friends who host the breaking of the fast every year, I'll go, yo, you know how you guys do everything bagels? Can you guys do everything? What is the bread that you would?
The bolillo or a telera. So it's like it's a French roll kind of thing.
Right. I'm going to be like, yo, can you guys get like an everything tortellito that you just said?
Bolillo.
Sí, bolillo.
Bolillo.
Sí.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my breaking of the fast with a bagel torta.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, lox, cream cheese, capers, tomatoes, white fish salad, egg salad, tuna fish salad, you know.
All right, before we get to our Throwback Thursday bit, listen up, soccer fans. You have less than 1 week left to get your entry in for a chance to win the Soccer Dream Ticket Experience. San Antonio, Cardinal Wine, and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. Enter for your chance to win right now. Right now. Even though we're talking about tortas, go to soccerdreamticket.com. soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. Are we ready for our Throwback Thursday bit? Lindsay?
Yeah, I mean, or you want to keep doing the Torta Thursday bit. I like that.
Although
Torta talk.
everybody's in our YouTube chat saying Lindsay is Googling what tortas are.
It's sandwich, Lindsay.
Well, I don't get I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense
It's just
to
a
me.
good sandwich. You put whatever you want in it. You know, they come in different flavors, sizes, and stuff, like whatever you want in it.
Beto just texted me and said, "Don't Google a torta on Urban Dictionary."
I
Well,
will.
now
I'll
I'm
do it.
going to.
Thanks, Beto. That makes things.
Yeah. Come on.
I mean, it's not like I wasn't going to. Let's be serious, guys.
The Urban Dictionary, I need to know what it is.
I think we
too.
can replace Beto with Steve Hartman.
Oh, wow.
It says, usually disparaging and offensive, an overweight or heavy-set woman. Oh, man. Okay, I get it now.
Well, there goes Torta Thursday.
I'm not the only one who had to Google it, right?
Meanwhile,
Beto, you're a bit killer.
He is a bit killer, truly.
Beto, shut up.
Now,
man, I don't
time
have
for a Throwback Thursday bit. Let's go, Lindsay.
All right. Okay, time for Throwback Thursday. Cappy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, I was just thinking that on Thursday, since everyone calls it Throwback Thursday, or they used to at least, I was going to ask you guys about like throwback moments, questions in life. Cappy, what were you doing 10 years ago?
What year is this?
This is we're in September 2025. What were you doing in September 2015?
Okay.
What was your life?
September 2015. Okay, you know what? I'll throw you one better.
Story time.
I will throw you one better. You want to know what I was doing? To
Please,
really,
tell me.
really know. Today is September. What's today's date? September 25th.
Is it in your Calendly?
No.
Okay, I didn't think it went back that far.
But you ready for this? I'm going to go
Yes.
into my phone. September 25th, 2015. Let me see if I have any pictures from September 25th, 2015.
You keep pictures in your phone 10 years back?
Oh, I have like literally thousands
I think
and
I have
thousands
pictures
and
from 10
thousands
years
of
ago on my
pictures
phone.
in my
I
phone.
don't think. Oh, I guess maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yeah, me too.
my God.
2025? Yeah.
Can I, I'm not joking. Can I show you guys what I was doing
Yes,
10 years
please.
ago?
On
That's
this date?
yeah. That's
All
the
right,
point.
Parker,
It's
September
Throwback
25th?
Thursday.
Parker, I'm not joking with you when I tell you I am sending you a picture right now. You guys are going to die laughing. Clearly, I must have been at a golf tournament for my then radio station, which was back then called the Mighty 1090.
It wasn't Double X Sports Radio then?
No, it was Mighty 1090.
When was it Double X?
Probably in like 2000, like 4, 5, 6 ish.
really?
Because we had an AM and an FM.
Right, I remember.
So the owner of the station was like, we should call it this. We all had a meeting. What should we call it?
Double X.
You know, Double X. Because back then, Wolfman Jack back in the old days used to call 1090 the Big X over Los Angeles.
Right.
So I'm going to show you guys what I was doing 10 years ago. No joke. This is in my phone. September 25, 2015. Parker is asking, can I show this? And then he just said, F it. I'm putting it up on the YouTube stream. I literally just typed in September 25th, 2025, and this is the picture that came up on my phone.
You mean 2015?
Excuse me, 2015. Pardon me. Parker, I will say this. Feel free. And Chris, wait till you see this picture. Bergie,
I'm waiting.
You guys are all going to see this here on the YouTube stream.
I don't have it.
In a matter of seconds.
Mine only goes back. It goes back to 2014, but like September of 2015, I was shopping at the Yankee Candle store, which I used to collect them, so that totally tracks.
Yeah, for some reason, I only have February 2015, and that's the only month.
Wow, the first picture that showed up on my phone, by the way, September 25th, 2015, is a picture of my 3 daughters and my ex-wife.
Yikes.
And now look
How's
at this
divorce
picture.
going?
It's not going so great.
Oh, look at that picture,
Look at this
Cappy.
picture. Look at this
Oh, my
picture.
God,
Look at this
Cappy.
picture. I'm at a golf tournament, and I don't know why, but there are these 2 young ladies
My
there.
goodness.
That totally tracks, Cappy.
I mean,
Totally
this is
tracks.
hilarious,
Totally
dude.
tracks.
Are they going to go on Stable Wars?
I have no idea who these girls are. I have no idea why they were at the golf tournament. I have no idea why I'm taking this picture.
You were excited, though.
But look at that.
Why don't you have it on your screen, Chris?
Because this one, I'm on the actual YouTube feed.
So am I.
So Cappy's at a golf outing with some very voluptuous women.
Yes.
Voluptuous.
This is September 25th, 2015.
Oh.
10
You don't
years
remember,
ago.
though, Cap? You don't remember it
swear
at
to you,
all?
I have no
Cap, really?
recollection. No recollection of this at all.
Oh, my.
All right, I'm going to challenge everybody. You ready?
Yeah.
I gave you this exact date 10 years ago from my phone. I challenge everybody to do the same thing.
I only have February of 2015 on my.
I just
And
sent it
thus,
to Parker.
Throwback Thursday was
Right.
born.
Right.
I told you, I got a picture of, oh, no, I do have a good picture from, it's next week, though. It's a picture of my blind dog, Sammy. You guys, that was my Throwback Thursday picture.
I love Beto. Beto's in the YouTube chat going, this picture is why we don't need sports talk on this show during the YouTube hour. Viva Cappy. That should be my screensaver, no win. That's a good idea.
So was this like a business golf outing? Was this just like you were hanging out for fun?
No, I'm
Before
wearing...
Sided was born, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was wearing a shirt that has a station logo. So my assumption is that was probably like a station golf tournament. And that's the deal. So what are you looking at here now? Oh, this is Jorge?
Yeah. Is that the one with the concert?
Yeah. So
yeah,
this is...
okay. So that guy was huge, like in the Mexican community. Gerardo Ortiz. I'm talking about Gerardo Ortiz. So I was doing a concert. That's actually September 13th. The 14th, we had a special for fans only called Phenomenal Sessions. I used to work at this TV station. We used to do like these specials where only fans, not only fans like that, but like, but like, fans that were
just fans.
Yeah, just fans that if they had Metro PCS or whatever, like the sponsor was at the time. There was only like 50 of them collected, and then selected, and then they were invited to like this special concert, and that guy did one. And then the following day, the 14th or the 16th, I was doing boxing. So that whole weekend, I was doing concerts, like a TV special, and then I was doing boxing. So it was a busy weekend for me on the September 2015.
Man, oh man, I'll tell you something. I'm going back to that picture from September 2015, and I was looking lean and mean. I really was. I was not.
Here we go.
Yeah,
this is going to start a whole thing.
I was not too far removed from my Ironman. I was getting ready for Race Across America.
Were you taking creatine back then?
No creatine. No.
All natural?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there were a lot of other like supplements that you took though, just to kind of
supplements.
Yeah, supplements.
Christopher, do you have one?
You got a picture?
Not one that I want to share. Actually, looking at now.
Well, why? I shared what I shared.
Well, back then, I would assume he wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I mean, no, actually, back then it was fine.
So wait, so Throwback Thursday. So Lindsay, we're looking at your picture from 2015.
Mine just my dog's. So I just bought my house, and I redid my kitchen, and I was taking a picture of my blind pup Sam in my kitchen.
So you mean to tell me that dog never got to see that beautiful kitchen that you made because he was blind?
Yeah, he was pretty much fully blind by then. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, shame. Bergie, you got a picture?
I'm
you
looking.
said February 25.
No, so I found on my Facebook, I have August 2015.
Okay.
Are you friends with Cap on Facebook?
I don't even go on it. That's why I can't find anything
I was
here.
just curious.
Maybe. Are we friends?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could go to Facebook and find more.
Yeah, find out what you got on
I
Facebook.
can give you August 2015. You want
cleaned
that?
a lot of that era out of my phone, so the few things that are left, it really kicks up in 2017 in my phone. That's when I broke free of a bad situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you remember what you were doing in 10 years ago? Like, can you vaguely remember?
Yeah, it was kind of like what
Nothing-
Cappy was
okay.
doing probably about 7 years ago.
Okay.
2015.
August 2015. I'll take that.
Yeah. So this was it was at a bar. We can put it up there at some point, but it's just I look good in this picture. I'm like you. I look thin. I look great.
Is that a
like,
purple
that's
shirt?
Hey,
solid.
hey,
Yeah.
Bergie.
Yeah.
This picture that you're about to put up.
Yeah.
There's two ladies and there's two dudes.
Yeah.
Who's the dude on the
No, there's
far,
3 dudes.
besides yourself?
Oh,
there's no
yeah,
other
besides
dudes.
Berg.
There's this dude holding a beer in his left hand.
Yeah.
The modelo.
Who's that
what-
guy?
That is one of my best friend's brother.
What's his name?
Brendan.
Oh.
Why, do you
Why,
know?
you know
think
him?
you know
I
him?
kind of thought, I was like, when I first saw him, I thought he was a buddy of mine, a guy by the name of Ed Bunnell.
So the guy on the right is Brendan Garish, and that's his wife is the one in green now. Now is wife. Back then they were dating. And I don't remember who the other two people are.
Really?
In any, well,
It was a blur of a night.
that
Nice
was
shirt.
Yes, it was very much a
Nice
blur
shirt.
of the night.
I actually like this idea of challenging. Okay, here's the date. Go into your phone, find a picture of what you were doing on this date last year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is. I think this is actually kind of funny. Anybody else got anything?
Oh, dude, I just sent one from my first game at USC, September 12th, 2015. So there's a story to this one. So if you look across the window there, like you look at those nosebleed seats, like across where that beam is standing, like once they post it, you guys will be able to tell. When I was like in high school, 2007, 2008, I went to a Barcelona versus Chivas a soccer game. This is when Messi was like really young. And I went with a couple of my uncles, my brother, and a couple of high school friends. And sitting in the nosebleed seats, I had told them, like, one day I'm going to be working from that booth. In September 12th, 2015, that's when it happened. So, that's when one of my, I guess you can say, one of my dreams came true. When I was able to say, "Hey, look, I'm working from the booth at the Coliseum."
That is really nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually going through. I just now
Hell
what I did today now is I've just put in September 25th. So forget about the year, and now I'm going through all kinds of pictures here. I've got my son playing college football at Saddleback College.
Wait, time out. You got to look at Parker's.
Let me see what Parker
Oh
got.
my God.
That's amazing.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Parker. Wow, you got to put that up.
Parker,
That's
yours and mine are the
amazing.
same, Parker.
That's amazing.
Parker, you could side by side yours and mine. Yours
That
is the
is
kid
so
version,
good.
mine's the adult version. Oh, my God, that's hilarious. OMFG. That is phenomenal.
That's great. That one takes the cake. See, now you have
Nice
to go on
job, Parker.
YouTube because you got to see it.
Oh, my God. I am just looking at, oh, my God, here's one. September 25th, 2020. So this is during COVID. And I got
Same type of picture?
And I got my I got my
Much different.
I had just gotten a new mask. I was really proud of this
mask?
new mask that I had gotten during COVID. And oh
Luchador
my
mask?
God.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
You look like V. Stiviano.
Oh my
Parker
God.
wins.
Parker definitely wins. That's pretty
Look at
good.
them all shy, try not to touch them,
Yeah.
not to hug them.
Oh, here's another good one. This is a good picture. I'm diving into a water. I'm diving into I was ripped in this picture too. Oh man, this was 2017. I was ripped. God, I'm so fat now. Ugh. Horrible.
You just typed in September 24th.
Isn't today the 25th? I typed in September 25th.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I just typed it in. And now I got all kinds of pictures showing up.
Mine was when my friends had my going away party for me when I moved. I forgot about that. 2017.
Wait a second. Did Sedano just? Oh, Sedano just
he's
jumped
still
in with one.
listening.
Sedano just jumped in with one here. 10 years ago. 10 years ago with Sedano. Look at him. 10 years ago. Look how cute he is. Like such a little kid back then.
Media Day in 2016 was Lakers Media Day.
Oh, wait.
that's
Is this
Graham.
Graham?
Yeah,
that's
Is this
Graham.
Wait, so me,
Graham.
and
Oh,
Parker.
you guys are all
have
one,
the same
all the
picture.
same.
Hell yeah, dog. We all
Hey, Lucas, you got one of those?
You got pictures with Highness.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
Not tortas.
That is great, man.
Oh, I got pictures. I can't show these pictures. Never mind.
I like the one with I was very proud of this new mask during COVID, September of 2020.
Did you ever go out of the house with that cap?
I did.
Let's be serious.
Because it was like a welder's mask. You know
Right,
what I mean? I thought it was super cool.
Do you remember some of the outfits and some of the things people wore during COVID to, as the masks, and people made some weird face protection, that's for sure.
This is actually kind of a very funny social media bit too, where you're like, okay, it's 10 years ago. It's Throwback Thursday. Here's what everybody on the show was doing 10 years ago today. That's pretty good. I like that idea, Park. Good job, man. Really good job. Although Parker and Graham, yours is they're so PG, they're so cute, and mine is like XXX rated. What an animal.
It is time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal, brought to you by Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house before you call an agent? Call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer. Or visit sellersadvantage.com, DRE0196-1658, Cappy.
So I want to just say thank you very much to a lot of our listeners who send us really interesting things throughout the day. They'll DM me stuff, and like Ron the Caddy every day will DM me his prize picks, which I need. I need his help because I'm getting 4 out of 6 on prize picks, 5 out of 6. Let's say you make a $20 lineup on prize picks and you get 5 out of 6. It may pay $8 with a payout boost. It may pay $11. So it's considered a win on your record, but it's really an $8 loss. So I just want to thank everybody who sends me their prize picks. But additionally, people send me other things. For example, a gentleman sent me a place yesterday and he said, Cap, you're in downtown LA a lot, and I know you love burgers. I love cheeseburgers. But lately I've really gotten into like smash burgers. I like the super thin burger. And a guy sent me a place, Chris, we got to go
That's just
try.
like Bergie. He likes the super thin burger.
Is that
not
true,
a big,
Berg?
thick burger, but a thin one.
You like the thin
I
one?
like the thin burgers.
Thin.
They're real thin.
Real thin.
Real
Bergie,
thin.
Bergie,
Yes.
I got a place. A guy sent me a place. It's downtown LA.
Smash burger style.
It's called it's called Hammy's Smash Burgers LA.
All right.
And it's at 1220 West 7th Street.
7th and what?
The address that they have on their Instagram is just 1220 West 7th. So got to figure out if I'm going to guess we're pretty close by. It's called Hammy's Smash Burgers. Now, Hammy's, you know I like to do a little ham slam. I have not yet slammed a ham, but I will go to Hammy's Smash Burgers LA and check them out because these burgers.
It's up past the financial district. So it's we've walked up there before. It's close to Little Tokyo.
Well,
how about after F45?
He's never doing F45. He's never going to figure it out.
No, we did. I've
We're going on Monday.
I've done F45 in downtown LA.
But have you done it with Berkey?
No, we're doing it Monday.
You screwed him up last time.
I did, but we're doing Monday.
Because you're an inconsiderate bastard.
And scumbag.
And
hack.
No, not a hack.
Backstabber?
No.
Okay, none of those things.
No.
Okay, just want to make
Mace
sure.
is a backstabber.
Okay, got it.
And JT the Brick is a hack.
Okay, so everybody's got their own different
Yeah.
distinction, okay? I'm just an inconsiderate bastard. Is that right? Okay. No, Bergie and I have already signed up. We got F45 on Monday. We're going to get done with the
So
F45.
you need a room for Monday night.
Yes, Sunday and Monday.
So Sunday now for sure?
Yeah, I'm coming up Sunday for the game.
But you and Rach or?
I don't know yet.
All right.
Fluid situation.
So it's Sunday, Monday? Do you need Tuesday too or just
No,
Sunday,
Tuesday.
Monday?
Tuesday, I think I'm going to get done with the show, and then I'll probably, go back to my own bed at some point.
And you got the Yom Kippur coming.
Yom Kippur will be Wednesday morning. Thursday. I think it's Thursday.
But you're taking the day off Thursday.
Thursday, because Wednesday.
And Sedano's off possibly Thursday?
Oh, really?
Is that true? I might be off Thursday too.
Really? You're just done? We'll just
no,
shut
I
it
got to
down.
do some blood tests and stuff, and I've been trying to figure out a day that could do it.
Yeah,
Because I got to
that
do
would
it
be
in
the
the
day?
morning.
Yeah.
Thursday might be an easy day to do it.
Okay. If
So
Sedano
is it going to be Jorge, Lindsay, and I, and that's it?
No
Yeah.
Sedano or Sedano?
Well, let's just say Sedano's out. Let's say me, you, and Sedano are out.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, we can either run a best of, which I'm fine with.
I like that.
Although the day of the Rams-Niners game. Oh, no,
Right.
I got to go to Rams-Niners. But I can come later after the show.
Yeah.
Or we could do a Rams preview best of.
Or we could. What if we took Sua? Oh, Sua. What if we took Sua?
Well, he has to come back later.
Yeah,
Right,
he's
but-
got to come back
I
later.
know, but listen.
It's a long
That's
day.
too long of a day for him.
No, he's got it. Don't underestimate Sua.
I think maybe a Thursday morning special. I think maybe a best of for people that haven't experienced the show. So that means that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we just go heavy Rams, so we have segments.
Okay, it's not a
we
bad
might
idea.
we might do a Thursday morning best of.
Okay, all to be considered. Anyway, bottom line is this: Hammy's Smash Burgers. I'm coming your way, Chris. What we need to do is we need to walk there, eat the smash burger, walk back, and then of course we have to track the different hotels along the way because I may have to make some stops. A couple
Oh,
of
you
pit
think so?
stops along the way. Yeah.
Well, we'll try to do that maybe next week or the
Yeah,
week after.
Next week.
Yeah, we
Let's
got
do
a
it.
lot of stuff coming up. You know,
Okay.
next week's a long week because we got Thursday Night Football too.
But thanks
and
to
you got the
everybody.
Yom Kippur.
Right, but thanks to everybody for sending in all the stuff, whether it's prize picks or it's restaurant suggestions. So
Got a
much
son.
love. Yes, even that. So much love. Appreciate all of y'all.
Thank you, everybody, for starting your day with the Sedano Kap Morning Show. We will be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. for a Heine Friday with George Sedano, his first ever Heine Friday. Plus, Mike Trudell will join us, hopefully Sammy Batesh. We'll talk a little Kings hockey. And we'll see if Beto comes on for his high school football report. I don't know. Beto might be banned now.
No, why would Beto be
I don't
banned?
like what Beto did this morning.
Beto.
I don't like what he did.
No Beto ban. No.
I don't like a Chiva around me. Don't like a Chivato. Chivato! I don't like it. You know what I mean?
I do, but I love Beto.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You once screamed it on the air.
Yeah, but I love him.
We'll find out. We'll throw it around. We'll smack it around and see how we feel by tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Everybody have a wonderful Thursday. Rack me. I'm out.
Cabezon. Put it right in your mouth.
I've danced with the devil.
I'm here.
Buenos dias.